All right, look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. If player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winner, spread, total, all in the same app. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. Most importantly, new users use code Speakeasy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Beautiful people, welcome to the Speakeasy. It's your boy Emmanuel Acho standing behind the bar today because our light-skinned chubby friend was in Dallas watching the World Cup, bringing hell to France. Shout out to Spain for getting that dub. Shout out to Lamine Yamal. Shout out to the entire team. We will talk about the World Cup later on, but there is so much show to get to. If it's your first time in the Speakeasy, welcome. Consider us your home away from home. Consider us your online family. Consider us your escape from the monotony of your everyday life. If we've done anything for y'all, it would mean everything to us if you, yes you, hit that subscribe button. After hitting the subscribe button, hit the bell button to be notified when we go live. A jam-packed show. Don't know how we're going to get to all of it, but super excited about who is here today. You haven't seen this crew together before. Without any further introduction, my dog, Eagles all-time rushing leader, Eagles Hall of Famer, 2'5", 2 live, LeSean Shady McCoy.
Yo, I'm back. Oh, man, listen. Hey, birthday was crazy. A lot of crazy work. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Hey, I'm outside. I'm outside.
Wait. What? Is this breaking news in the Speakeasy?
It ain't never breaking news. That's what I do. What I do when I can do it, and when I can do it, I make sure I do it. You know what I mean? Now read one of them books you reading, because you ain't gonna find nothing like that. That was the top of the dome. You feel me?
That is Shady McCoy, people. Along with Shady McCoy, we got Super Bowl champ. We got all-pro dude that played with me as well in Cleveland, but the legend, not only in Cleveland, but for the Denver Broncos. TJ Ward, what up with it, man?
What's happening? I'm back, man.
My dog.
I'm back. Glad to be here.
TJ, what the hell happened to your wrist? What the hell happened to your wrist?
You get hurt in odd ways, man. I done slit my whole hand open trying to cut a zip tie to get with them kids, you better have that phone ready on the road. So I had to get a charger because the phone was dead. So I'm trying to pop my damn hand open. Bleeding everywhere. I thought I was gonna die on I-5, man. But I'm good though.
He's good. Well, he didn't die. He's alive. He's in the building. And also, Big Smitty in the building. What up, Big Smitty?
What's going on, man? Your boy is back, man. Feeling good, man. Hey, how you feeling, Acho?
I feel great.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
I'm stressed because I don't like standing the whole show.
Okay.
I don't know how Kieran is still overweight doing it. I'm already sweating back here.
It's hard.
So I'm just trying to figure out how he did that.
Yo, we gotta address the elephant in the room, though.
What's the elephant, yo?
First, before we get that, yo, dog, why was you blowing my phone up like that?
Today?
I don't never miss. You know what I'm saying? I take my job very, very serious.
For clarity, LeSean McCoy walked in while the PrizePicks ad read was playing in 8:14 and 38 seconds.
Bruh, can we talk about Karen though? He's 600 pounds, be talking about soccer. I be looking at him like, what?
Shady, he's not even 300 anymore, bro.
What he told y'all. That's like my little bigger brother. You know what I mean?
He was
Shots
300.
He was 340.
Hey man, look.
Talking about
we all about
kickball.
improvement.
That's it.
Yeah, running and chasing.
That's
you get
it.
it right. Whatever you gotta do, man.
Hey, speaking of improvement, how about the first topic today? This is going to shock not just me when I heard it. It sure as hell is going to shock y'all. Lamar Jackson, he fell from second last year in the NFL Players Top 100 all the way down to the 69th slot. Different analysts have had different words to say, but y'all are going to be shocked by what Colin Cowherd had to say about Lamar Jackson's slide. Said he's in the same tier as Bryce. Yeah, just take a listen.
Oh, he's a guy. His peers, he's fallen off a cliff. He's in the Bryce Young quarterback territory. Look it up. So we were joking this morning about, as a staff, like franchise quarterbacks are a little bit like airlines. Like you're introduced to them and you become a fan. And then over the course of time, there's multiple options, right? You don't have to stick with the airline. And you may be a fan, but they keep losing your luggage. And then after a while, you're like, I'm over it. Like, I'm done. I've had too many canceled flights, too many deboardings, too many lost luggages. That's sort of where the NFL players are, I think. And that's where I am with Lamar Jackson.
That's where he's at with Lamar Jackson. 2-5. Let me start with you, G. What is your thoughts, first and foremost, on people being out on Lamar Jackson, dropping all the way down to the 69th spot, voted on the NFL?
And it's real quick. Let me clarify this because I love Colin. That's my guy.
Yep.
But takes like this, I respect it. You know why? Because he ain't there to play. And I ain't mad at him for that. Because it's easy and lazy to say things like that. We're done with Lamar. Lamar's on Bryce Young status. So, like, stuff like that, I don't mind him saying that because he don't know. Like, he don't know what it is to be great as a player. So, I ain't mad at him for that.
Ignorant stance.
Now, I will say this, though. Lamar had a rough year last year.
Yeah.
Missed some games, injured, etc. Right? The team didn't get to where they need to be as far as the playoffs. So, you have every right to if you want to fault Lamar, I get he make a lot of money. He's a big-time player. But to say you out on him, though, what if we go back in time to all the great quarterbacks that didn't get it done right away? You'll be done with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have been done with the Paytons. You'd have been done with there's a couple of them. Help me out now. I'm thinking.
Matthew Stafford.
I got
Stafford.
No, not even Stafford. What's my man from Denver? John. This is for John. We all love John. So when you break these clips down and you talk about real football and you start saying, well, he hasn't won yet. Cool. Josh Allen hasn't won yet either. And we all know how great he is, how special he is. You get what I mean? So I look at guys like Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame dude, Dan Marino. These dudes is great players. So if we just throwing them away because they haven't won right now, cool with that. But if you're really somebody that loves ball and understand what's going on, it is hard as hell to win this league. So the ones that do win, make sure I give them some more credit. And the ones that's close to winning, like Lamar, like the Joshes, give them some time. Because as great as Aaron Rodgers is, he's only even seen the Super Bowl once. Not one, the seen it. What it smell like, what it tastes like. Oh, this one time. So before we do all this extra hating, give Lamar some grace period because there's a lot of great players that hasn't won right away.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because one season of not quite MVP caliber play, he's done. He can't even go to just the grace of having a down season. Let's not to mention he has no number one receiver and still hasn't had a number one receiver. He played hurt. You wouldn't hear about it because he don't talk about being hurt. And they don't give him the grace of playing hurt. That offensive line, atrocious last year. Atrocious. And he still was in position to take his team to the playoffs. And what happened in Pittsburgh? The kicker missed the kick.
Yes, he did.
So let's talk about him. He said that along with other things he said. And I like Cowherd too, man. I love watching Cowherd talk in the morning because he talked for about 2 hours by himself. That takes a lot.
That's hard to do.
Sometimes you just get to scrambling and talking and saying anything.
You know what? That's
so,
true.
you know what? We're going to give him some grace. But on this, man, look, you just wrong, right? Because if you got to talk about Lamar in this instance, you got to have the same energy for everyone else. He talked about his injuries. Well, there's another quarterback that you praise all the time that's been injured most of his career. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
You talked about the turnovers in the big games. I wouldn't say that's quite his fault. There's a lot of drop passes and fumbles on everybody else's part. But let's talk about your guy, the golden boy. Josh Allen hasn't won anything. So if you out on Lamar, you got to be out on these top-tier quarterbacks outside Pat Mahomes and, Jalen Hurts?
Well, y'all, it gets worse. It gets worse. Colin Cowherd gave his top 10 quarterback list because the NFL is also giving theirs. And Colin Cowherd, he wanted to give his own top 10 quarterback list. And number 1, Josh Allen. Number 2, Patrick Mahomes. Number 3, surprisingly, Caleb Williams. Number 4, Matthew Stafford. Number 5, another man with no playoff wins, Justin Herbert. Number 6, Joe Burrow. Number 7, Sam Darnold, coming off of a Super Bowl. Number 8, Jared Goff. Number 9, Jordan Love. Number 10, Drake May. Notably, no Jalen Hurts, no Brock Purdy, but most importantly, no Lamar Jackson.
That's crazy.
This is crazy,
Man, I'm just,
though.
he's just for clicks.
Like, and then my thing is like, yo, and I swear I don't, because I rock with him, but like, how you about to tell me about some quarterbacks? You about to tell them real quick. You tell me that Caleb Williams is number 3 over Matthew Stafford? How? Tell me how. Then, hold on, let's just keep going. So wait, Sam Darnold is before Lamar Jackson? This is crazy. Wait, time out. Wait, it gets better. You know what? Because the old me would get real crazy in here. I'm not going to do that, though. You know what? Colin, keep doing your thing,
Let me
brother.
play devil's advocate, right? Argue on behalf of Colin Cowherd because he's not here to argue for himself. TJ, talking to you.
Yes, sir.
En route to winning a Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes has done so on this list. Matthew Stafford has done so on this list. Sam Darnold has done so on this list. Joe Burrow has been to a Super Bowl on Colin Cowherd's list. Sam Darnold did have to play at a level in the playoffs that several of these quarterbacks on this list haven't, and a quarterback in Lamar Jackson off of this list hasn't in the playoffs. Darnold can't tie Lamar Jackson's shoestring over the course of a career. Yeah. We know that. Nobody's making that argument. But is there an argument to be made that essentially maybe everybody on this list outside of Justin Herbert, let me eliminate the young bulls, are better playoff performers than Lamar Jackson? You've won a Super Bowl. Shady's won 2 Super Bowls. Is there an argument to be made as individuals that have playoff and Super Bowl success to my left that maybe that's why Lamar Jackson isn't on this list?
Absolutely not. Let's look at that list, right? We're talking about playoffs. The regular season is all fun and games.
Yep.
But you know, Shady, them playoffs, they turn up. And you better have a quarterback that's calm, cool, and collected and make plays when they must be made. And don't turn the ball over. The biggest contributor to wins and losses, especially in the playoffs, is what? Turnovers. Josh Allen turns the ball over in the biggest moments. Patrick Mahomes, multiple Super Bowls. He does his thing, especially, when everything's on the line. Caleb Williams, what did he do? Threw an interception in the clutch to lose them guys the games. Matt Stafford, Super Bowl champion. Make plays in the clutch. Justin Herbert, not so good in the playoffs. Joe Burrow got to the Super Bowl, just still too injured.
But how long are we going to continue to watch Lamar Jackson, the great Lamar Jackson, 2 MVPs? How long are we going to continue to watch Lamar Jackson dominate the regular season and fall short in the postseason? Let me give y'all a fascinating stat. Y'all might already know it. You at home, I know y'all probably don't know it. Only Matt Ryan has gone to a Super Bowl after year 9, if not going to a Super Bowl prior to year 9 by the organization that drafted him. Essentially saying this, if you get drafted by an organization and you don't go to a Super Bowl in your first 9 years, you're not going. Lamar Jackson is entering year 9. He hasn't gone to a Super Bowl yet. NFL data suggests if you don't go in your first 9 years by the team that drafted you, you're not going.
Yeah.
Now, Matthew Stafford, different situation. Goes from Detroit, goes to the Rams, goes to a Super Bowl, cool. But when you think about a situation like Lamar Jackson, if he hasn't gone yet, is it too outlandish to suggest he just might not go?
I mean, the good thing about data is always outliers.
Yep.
And things change.
True.
So whether you want to say this is what happened so far, things change all the time. But at the end of the day, it's a team game, right? You can't be having failings from your teammate and just blaming it on the quarterback. You look at Drake May, right? He was probably had the worst quarterback in the playoffs in I don't know how long.
True.
Especially in that Super Bowl. Had 3 turnovers to lose the game. But he's at the top of the list. So make it make sense, right? You put these negatives on Lamar when he doesn't do everything for his team, but no one else seems to get any of that blame. Right now, he has a new coaching staff.
Yeah,
an entire new coaching staff, and I love Lamar, but I don't think this staff is it. I don't think it's it.
But how many staffs, Shady, can a man need, bro? You get Harbaugh, who's already proven to win a Super Bowl. You have Greg Roman. You were under Greg Roman, obviously. Lamar Jackson, the unanimous MVP. Okay, that's not good enough. Now we bring in the dude who's current, Todd Monken, as a new offensive coordinator. Okay, Todd Monken, that's not good enough. Okay, now we need another head coach. A head coach that was a defensive coordinator of the Los Angeles Chargers, who had a number 2 overall defense, a young, brilliant mind defensive coach. TJ, you telling me that's not good enough? How many things, Tufan?
This is my thing with these quarterback conversations about winning championships. And we got guys like Colin, dropping his list. So, like, you'll look at quarterbacks, oh, he won a championship, oh, he won 1, he won 2. But when you break it down, these guys might have 17 long seasons, only got 2 championships or 1 championship. But the name of the goal is to get one of them. So, it's like we try to grade or just Lamar on when he wins it instead of just when he wins it.
Yeah, facts,
you know what I mean?
Facts,
like, for example, John Elway, we brought him up earlier. Now, you got the clicker here. Now, how long did it take him to win a championship?
Drafted in 83. I don't think he won till 98.
90s, yeah. 97.
I'm just saying.
And he one of them outliers that skews that.
And they love him, though. And he's a great player. But my thing is, so he didn't win when we want him to win, but eventually he got there. That's why I love the journey of sports. Because, some people can have the freaking a great career like Patrick Mahomes and everything just be so
early,
great, right?
Nice.
Yeah, now later in his career, he's going through the adversity.
Yeah.
At some way in this league, you're going to face success and adversity. And my thing is Lamar Jackson, he's had a lot of success, but he also hit adversity. My thing is if he wins a championship in year 11, year 12, whatever, as long as he wins.
He get it done.
Yeah, same thing with Matthew Stafford. We looked at him a certain way. Then he wins the championship. Now we look at him a little differently.
Yeah, that's fact.
Sam Darnold, I don't look at him like way too much different. You know what I mean? I think he's one of the best game managers, you know what I'm saying, to win with a great defense and good team. But even let's break his stuff down before we move on. So he wins a championship. Now, before he won that, we all know what we thought about him, right? We all had the same opinion about him. Goes to the Vikings, does pretty well, right?
For sure.
But still shows what we know him to be.
In the playoffs.
Cool. Then he goes to a really good team, a really good defense, really coached well, running game, one of the best receivers in football.
Yeah.
And they go out there, and I think he played really, really well. One game in the playoffs stretch.
The last two. He
He did
played
a lot of managing.
Yeah, against the Rams, he lights out.
Right.
Played lights
Cool,
out.
great.
And then in the Super Bowl, he played good enough to win.
Cool.
But over the course of the playoffs,
You see what I'm saying? Like, we praise him like, he went out there and put the team on his back like a Josh Allen would have to do. Like Joe Burrow would have to do. Like Patrick Mahomes always does. Like Matthew Stafford had to do.
Well, let's keep it a buck. That
go ahead,
Ravens
T.
defense was hot garbage last year, too.
But here's I think the problem. Sam Darnold in the playoffs, I think he had 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, and what was it, 700 or so passing yards.
I watched the game.
So during the run, he had 672 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions across 3 games. If Lamar Jackson did that, he'd have a Super Bowl.
But you know what?
That year that year that the Ravens were the 1 seed, had the Chiefs in the bank, number 1 defense in all of football. If Lamar would have gave you no picks, 5 tugs, 600 yards, bump rushing yards, I'm just giving you passing, the Ravens have a Super Bowl. So I'm not calling y'all, especially Shady, wrong. I'm just saying if Lamar just gave us 3 games, a great 3 games, everything changes.
Well, I'll just say this for Lamar's sake. He don't have the luxury of just, jumping in the back of the bus. Lamar, is Lamar here? Is he here? Is he back?
Yeah.
He don't have that luxury, though. He can't just sit back there and let everybody do all the work. He can't do that.
Fair. For the sake of time,
he don't have one of the best wide receiver in football. He don't have him. He don't.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
And never has.
And never
You
has.
look at these everybody outside of Josh Allen, Joe Burrows, and maybe Herbert, they got top 5 receivers. And let's not forget the defense.
Yeah.
You ain't winning shit in this NFL. I don't care what quarterback you is. Tom Brady, you look at them teams, every defense was stacked. Pat Mahomes, top 5 defense with the Chiefs. Hurts, Eagles, Broncos, John Elway, Joe Montana, Steve Young, whoever. Defense, top 5 in the league. You better have a defense. If you ain't packing no defense, ain't got no lunch, you ain't winning shit.
That's fair. We got to get to some super chat. Smitty, talk to me.
Yes, we do, man. Let's get it started, man. We got the KC car hauler with the $49.99.
That's a 50 ball, Smitty.
50
We round up in a speakeasy.
I like to be specific, though. But I got you. 50 ball.
Thank you,
50
50
ball
ball.
on the speakeasy, man.
99.
Shout out to you, man. Listen, I came here exclusively to give a shout out to the fellas in the back. There you go. Make some noise. Love this show, despite what Pat says. Wouldn't it be wise to hold him out for a portion of this season instead of risking further injury?
Quick answer, 2-5. Pat Mahomes, should they hold him out for a portion of the season? Coming off that ACL.
Nah, it's ACL and Achilles.
Bet.
ACL's nothing nowadays.
Smitty, keep it pushing.
Let's get it, man. Darnell Thick Pen. Is that my cousin? 9642 with the 20 ball, man. What's good, Speakeasy fam?
It can't be your cousin with the 20 ball.
Yeah.
You know you a 50 and up type.
50 and up.
Yeah,
You're right. We share the same name, but not the same game. What's good, Speakeasy fam? Can't wait for the rest of the show. I love everything you guys put out daily. I respect how Acho created an atmosphere where everyone, including the viewers, feel like family. Keep it up, man. Real love. We got another 50 ball right now, man. 50 ball.
piece.
The binge of bombs. We remove Lamar by saying he doesn't play as well in the playoffs. Why isn't that said about our defense as well? You say he's had top 5 defense in the playoffs multiple times, but no defense. There you go.
I'm going to keep it quick.
That had to be a brother.
Against Patrick Mahomes in the bank, you hold the Chiefs to 17 points. You should win that game. And the man defender to my left would also say, obviously you played on a stingier defense, but if you hold Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce to 17 points with Lamar Jackson and MVP at quarterback, you should win that game.
Gotta win that
You
one.
should win that game?
Should win that game.
But it's hard when Zay Flowers gets a dot bomb in the chest.
You're not wrong.
And he about to score, and at the 1 yard line, he pop
Give
it
it
out.
up.
But
Let him know, Shady.
But hold on, T. While Shady letting them know, I need you to let Shady know. What do we say about defenses? If they go force a turnover, what you supposed to do?
We got to get the ball back.
Gotta get the.
Yeah, okay. That's some
I'm glad I got a defender in the
We
league.
got to get the ball back.
I'm glad I got me
Hey,
one.
I
hear
defensive
you.
player, I'm like, hey, bruh, you come to that sideline with Zay. What you doing, man? We got the game on the line. You out here trying to look cute.
No, I get on defense, not to disrespect y'all and all that, but like they say all that, them lines. You get a turnover, we get a turnover. That's cool and all that. What if we don't turn the ball over?
Yeah.
That's just some.
Nah, we just say just keep
Come on,
playing,
man.
bro.
They just target
That's it.
Shady.
But you, I mean,
Come on, man.
you talking about the greatest defense
ball,
ever.
get
That's
ball.
what we expect to do.
Oh my
I hear,
gosh.
I hear.
Just ignore that comment from
You know what I'm
TJ
saying?
Ward. Next.
Yeah, let's do it. Next up, man, we got a 20 ball from Tall Up 340.
Oh, Tall Up, resident comedian.
Resident comedian, shout out to you. So he's out on Lamar, but we still have enough Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Dak Prescott in big 2026. Y'all make me so sick to my stomach.
wow.
Yuck!
I'm sick too, homie.
Hold on. Leave
Got
Josh
the
Allen out the
BGs.
conversation.
Leave
They
him
got
out.
Dayquan out there.
Mention that.
Got
Mention
BGs.
I don't
that.
lie. I've been seeing TJ, and I'm trying to be because that's my man.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
me and TJ got some history.
Yeah.
But yo, you keep mentioning Josh like little slander. I don't get it.
Uh-oh.
So let's just.
Look, you want to go over it?
We don't got time.
We got time.
We ain't got time.
Add a few more.
We ain't got
That sounds crazy though.
Smitty, two more super chats before I got to move, sir. Two more before we got to move.
Let's do it. Well, Tall Up, he doubled up with another 20 ball.
What up, Tall Up?
He said he's talking like that, and he has Justin Herbert top 5.
Huh?
Bam, punched the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
All right, last one for now. Last one for now. Glenn Sack 9424 with the 20 ball said, "More life, 25 cut on dimes." Happy birthday, Shady.
Hey,
more life,
birthday,
more
bro.
life,
I
more
see
life.
you out
You know
there
what I
living
mean?
too. I see you on the
More
gram.
life.
Watching
It's
from a
hard
distance,
when
man.
I hear this shit from Acho.
Yeah.
And a little bit for TJ. It's hard for me, but you know.
He can't even
I need a
have
little
fun out
toast. I
there,
get to toast
man.
my
you
dog.
know.
Hey, y'all know this is a speakeasy. Got TJ Ward, got Shady McCoy in the building. I'm behind the bar. Got Big Smitty in the building. Got people in the building. Hey, shout out to y'all. If y'all are tuning in, hit the subscribe button right now. Y'all know we're live 2 hours a night, 5 nights a week. Show's gonna keep it pushing. Gonna be a tight show today, but we have to get to this topic. And I apologize to Shady ahead of time. Because every now and then when I'm producing a show, I know something gonna piss Shady off. And I put certain topics in on occasion just to piss Shady off. And this is one of them. Netflix has recently come out with the season 3 of Quarterback, featuring none other than Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, one of the biggest trash talkers in all of the sport, and he was seen trash talking Philadelphia Eagle Quinyon Mitchell. And just take a listen.
Who are you anyway? Who are you anyway? You know who I am. No, I don't. It's gonna be a long day. Come on. It's gonna be a long day.
Dang, you got Colin big hogs.
Let me run it back again. Baker says, who the F are you
Oh my
anyway?
God, this is the problem we have in the NFL,
Who
yo.
are you anyway?
Shady
No,
McCoy.
I don't.
Let me go ahead and ask you first and foremost, Baker Mayfield to Quinyon Mitchell, all pro, who the F are you anyway? Shady, love or hate Baker Mayfield?
I hate it. I mean, what are we talking about? We talking about real football players. I hate when, let me rephrase because I won't say I hate. It's people like your fault. Yeah.
The hell?
It's people like you.
What did he say? My fault.
I took it involved.
Yo, it's people like Acho, Colin, sometimes Skip. Y'all just be saying the craziest stuff. And then look, y'all blow people up like Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has been above average for a very long time. Every once in a while has a really good year to make people like y'all talk about him. He's a little ass dude, right? That somehow beat the odds as a walk-on and he gets picked first overall. I knew this shit was crazy when I seen him trying to intimidate. He was acting like he was
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
Draft day.
And I said, this is the shit I'm talking about. We got people that like Acho know real football. I hold you to a higher standard than I hold them other dudes. And then when you hype him up with like the real deal, you know, like all pro receivers, all pro quarterbacks, all pro corners. This how you talk to him? Talking about who are you? What? See, the problem is when dudes is regular or above average, we want to hype them up. And y'all rather support and give love to dudes like Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold, but disrespect guys like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. So now these dudes that's not on the same level, they hear y'all talking about them, and they feel they can come up there and say something to Quinyon Mitchell. Like, who are you? One dude is like an all-pro.
All-pro,
you know,
hard to
one of the best in the position of the league.
Hard to do.
The other guy has never been that, ever. And he gets a lot of, what do they call?
Grace?
Alternate Pro Bowls.
So
Yeah.
What do they call them?
So you asking the guy, yo, who are you?
Hey, give my dog Baker a little bit more
Thank
credit.
you, thank you, T.
Give him a
Thank you,
little
T.
bit more credit.
Thank you, TJ.
I mean, he did
Thank
win
you,
a
TJ.
playoff game with the Cleveland Browns.
Thank you,
Talk about
TJ.
it.
Like, let's give him a little more credit. Now, we know he know exactly who the hell Quinyon Mitchell is. That's that head game shit, right? Baker, you watch film. You better watch film on who your opponent is. You know he a dog out here, but I gotta disrespect you out here on this field. You ain't gonna give nobody no credit out there, Shady. You ain't gonna give nobody no credit. Somebody come up talking about, hey, bruh, you like, bruh, you ain't get about
I might say that. He can't say that.
Oh, Shady, real
Bruh,
quick.
it's the competitor in him, bro. He got
He competitive though, but don't lie to the world. Like who is you? Don't do that.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
like,
that's like that new shit. They all do. You see that shit a bunch of times.
don't
Like,
see that
bro,
shit.
who is you? Who is you, man? I seen that shit multiple times. But Baker, I think, Quinyon's still a young player, right?
Mm-hmm.
To have a all pro is great, but we gotta see that shit every year. Baker been in this thing for 10.
and did what?
I just told you,
Was regular,
but he's
Baker
had,
Mayfield
but he had some great seasons. He's been in the playoffs with multiple teams as a quarterback. He's been in the playoffs with multiple teams as a
He's
quarterback.
never had a
right?
great season,
He
though.
won a division with the Bucks.
Wait, let's slow down for a second.
Right?
See,
He's done some
okay,
things.
Okay, hold on. So, as you're talking, I just want to make sure we're all on the same. Like we're clear here, because you saying loss is not true.
What?
You said he had a great year. He's never had a great year.
He had some
a great year would make him an
Did
all.
he start throw for like 5,000 yards one season?
A great season will make
Acho?
you
I
a
don't
first
know.
team All Pro.
4,500 yards.
Yo. A great season will make him a first team All Pro. Will it not?
No, that's an amazing season.
So what? A second team All Pro then?
A great season, you're Pro
Bowl.
Bowler. A Pro Bowler.
It's a great season, Pro Bowl. What you want?
Shady had an elite season in the first team
If
All-Pro.
I make the Pro Bowl, I had a great year.
Thank you.
I'm telling you.
And Baker Mayfield
Shady
got
was
2
too
Pro
good.
Bowls.
Shady was too good.
My man was the #1 pick in the draft. That's how we talk about it from
Yeah,
Pro
man.
Bowls. What the fuck
But
is that?
here's what Shady don't realize. Because you was drafted to Cleveland, I was drafted to Cleveland. What Shady don't
Yeah,
realize
stripes.
is where you're drafted matters. Baker Mayfield is the best thing that has happened to Cleveland at the quarterback position in 30 plus years. First playoff win in 30 plus years. First 10-win season in 20 plus years. Baker Mayfield goes to Cleveland and dominated. Respectfully, Quinyon Mitchell not the best Eagles corner in the last 5 years. That's Darius Slay. So, and it's no slight to Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell's better at what he does than what Baker is at what he does. But let's put in context, Baker Mayfield has earned the right to talk this cash because Baker Mayfield has played at a relatively high level.
Who's playing a higher level though?
Of course, Quinyon.
or what?
Of course, Quinyon. Of course.
All right, so say
for
that.
1 season.
For 1 season.
What happened? The dude's won his 3rd year?
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
I mean, shit.
One
He's a
dude-
first round pick too.
Yeah.
One dude was the #1 pick overall.
Man, look. Quinyon Mitchell is a hell of a cornerback.
Hell of
But
a
this
player.
league is about how many years back to back can you? It's all right. You a corner, get one good great year. You can do it. That don't make you a great player throughout your career.
I'm
I need to
glad
see
he
this
awarded
shit
Maybe I'm getting-
4 or 5
Am I
years in
getting
a
pranked,
row.
though? I'm not sure. You're telling me that a kid in his 3rd year makes second team All Pro, right? Comes from Toledo, comes to the NFL, holds his own.
Yeah, he does a great job.
The other dude's been gave him everything he's ever wanted, and y'all giving him these damn playoff wins and all that like he did it himself. Like he have great defense and a great running game. I hate when we act like the quarterback position. If you win a game, it's their stat. It's not. Stop talking to me like this
I'm
dude's
just
elite.
looking-
One guy is elite, the other guy's not. Right?
You never call a guy elite.
I
after
wouldn't
one
say
year.
that.
The top.
Right now, yes. One guy's elite,
All right.
the other guy's
Okay.
not.
In his
right
3rd year, though.
In that conversation.
In his 3rd year.
Yes.
One guy, we'll never look at one guy like he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. We'll never look at him like that. Ever.
I think we have at one point. with
When
Baker Mayfield.
what year was that? What the fucking was I
I'm not saying I have, but you have your pundits that have looked at Baker Mayfield as one of the best quarterbacks. Like I said, I was in Cleveland, bro.
Yeah,
we didn't
thank
win
you.
more than
Thank you.
5 games.
Thank you.
He
Thank
got
you.
to the playoffs one
you.
year, and then the next year got to the playoffs and won a playoff game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's like impossible, bro. That's like winning the Super Bowl with any other
Shady,
team.
it's a lunar eclipse,
That's
Shady.
literally like, so you came to Philly. Y'all expectations to win was completely different. It was like playoffs, Super Bowl, we supposed to be here.
Correct.
Cleveland, bro.
Yeah. That's like bad,
If
great
I was
job,
in Cleveland when they got to the
two-parent home.
playoffs, I I could only imagine how that city was, bro.
Green
I
eyes.
I'm just saying though, like y'all keep throwing these.
Where has Cleveland been since Baker Mayfield won a playoff game?
Thank you.
Where was he at when he was there? He wasn't doing all this great
He
stuff.
won a playoff
They
game.
won a
bro.
playoff
He
game,
threw for
bro.
4,500 yards.
Okay,
He threw for more yards than Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
He threw for more yards than
Don't get
Joe
personal.
Burrow. He
Don't
threw
get
for more
personal.
yards than Sam Darnold.
What is
He
this?
threw, I'm just saying the numbers. We
But
talk about numbers,
this is what I
right?
get
And
though. When you throw these names out there, right?
those are Super Bowl winners. That's why.
But like, it's
And
like,
attenders.
but it's
And
disrespect.
attenders,
It's
yeah.
disrespectful a little bit though, because he's not in their class though. He's not in their league, right?
Well, why not?
Baker Mayfield's in the same league as Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. I would put them in the exact same league. Matter of fact, they in the same division.
How?
What do you mean how?
What?
Jalen Hurts, he makes great plays. They both make big plays. But I'm going to say Jalen Hurts has the satisfaction of having a great defense.
With your chest, bro.
A great
so they
defense.
So they both have really good defense.
Oh, Shady shoes
They're,
are off. It's
they're
getting
tough
serious.
players.
It's
They're
serious.
tough players.
Nah, but I'm trying to figure out though, like,
They
is this-
come from winning colleges.
Taylor, the shoes have
They're
come off.
really 1-1 if you ask me.
What I'm saying is this though, bro. So we're comparing Jalen Hurts.
So if you put Baker Mayfield on the Eagles, he don't get
We
to the
don't
Super
do
Bowl.
this.
Hello.
Oh, we don't do that.
Shady
I,
don't do
I mean,
this.
I wish I could play for the Cowboys.
just
and
saying.
the Eagles line the last.
I'm just
I
saying
don't-
if you
we don't do
give
that.
Lamar Jackson,
we can't because the game
Jamar
would be
Chase,
different.
and T. Higgins,
But what about the cats that don't have that still get busy though? Like Josh Allen. I don't have none of that shit you talking about.
he ain't got no chip either.
We not, bro. We talking Super Bowl? How many dudes win Super Bowls? Because like you play, so let's talk about it. Everybody's okay.
Well,
so let's
could
put
count
this,
them on two hands. In
all right,
the
so let's
last
put the
10
trophies.
years.
Let's put trophies away because
Okay.
everybody's not winning them.
All
Cool.
right,
let's
let's
talk
talk
about being a great
game.
player.
Yeah.
There's no way that in the same draft class, Lamar was in that draft class. So was Josh Allen. I don't know if you know that or not. And Joe Burrow and the guy from Cleveland you keep talking about. They're all in the same draft class, right?
Yeah,
Right?
Baker.
Okay.
Okay.
They way better than him, right? Right?
Who?
Oh,
Lamar Jackson?
Lamar
both
Jackson.
and Josh.
Jamar-
Wait.
They better than him, yeah, for
So
sure.
Josh don't have none of that shit you talking about either.
But what has he done more than Baker?
Cool. I'm glad you talked about that. So I played for the Bills too.
Yeah.
His rookie season, we was trash. None of that, nothing. Right? Defense was okay. The offense was weak. He ain't go nowhere. He ain't playing. He got better and better and better.
Yeah.
Right? Then they get Stephon Diggs. He started going crazy. Stephon leaves. You know what they did? Same stuff.
Yeah.
Win the division. Still
Yeah.
get busy.
Yeah.
Then he win MVP with less talent.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear all this complaining and shit.
I'm not.
In football, when you get drafted to the #1 team, you supposed to elevate them. That's how it goes.
So you would put the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns in the same category as an organization that's primed for winning?
No, I gave you an example of guys that didn't complain about the players they had with them and got busy.
I'm not saying he didn't complain at all. He didn't win a playoff game.
Y'all give him an excuse.
No, I'm just
Like, the
saying
truth of
what
the
he's
matter
done.
is, like,
What
Baker
he's done
Mayfield is above
for the
average. Though.
Browns.
He's above average though.
Yeah, no,
Above
he
No, he's not though. He's
he's
above
been
average.
a really good player at times. He's been a really good player. Now he's not an MVP. I wouldn't call him an MVP caliber, but anytime you throw for 4,500 yards, like I said, and take the Browns to the playoffs and win a playoff game.
So what's
Has
his?
Josh Allen went to the Super Bowl?
No.
Okay. Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl, right? Didn't win it.
I'm
We
why
count
you-
chips here, man. Greatness.
You keep talking
is
about
judged
chips.
on
There's-
chips for the
there's
most
nobody-
part,
there's nobody winning-
especially at quarterback.
Dude, there's nobody winning chips right now though. You keep saying that
Who
shit.
not winning chips?
Who winning chips out here? Tell me something. Who?
Pat Mahomes,
He got a couple of them, right?
Yeah.
Who else?
Hurts, Sam Darnold, Stafford.
It's just going around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
what
a
I'm saying is, like,
rotation.
we keep talking about like, is this a guy that keeps on winning? It don't happen like that.
Nah.
It don't happen like that.
But if you are as great as, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson,
He's not as great as them
right?
dudes. He's not as.
No, I'm not saying he's as great as them.
I can't
But what I'm
argue no more
saying
about
is,
We talking about.
but look,
great
all I'm
players
saying
and
is
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield has the right to talk to Quinyon Mitchell just how he was talking
Grand
to him.
opening, grand closing. That's
That's
all
it.
T's saying. What
That's
y'all
all.
saying in the chat, though? I know the chat going crazy, though.
They
The show been
going
fireworks.
crazy right now, man. Start off with our guy Javante Crawford with the dub, the 20 balls. Said, shout out to my guys. Quick question: NFL or college for Acho? Is there a scheme/system you feel like, damn, I got busy, but I know I could have went crazier under such and such system, offense and defense?
That's a great question.
Obviously, I got busy wherever.
If you the will in a 4-3 defense, you get busy. Mm-hmm. If you the will in a 4-3, because they booking you, that Shady can tell you this. You run away,
Yep.
you book the will. If you're fast enough, Levante Davis, shout out to him at the butt. You get busy. So if you can just play the will in a 4-3,
you got to go.
You go. Now obviously you got to be good to be what Levante was, but
Right.
you play will in a 4-3.
I just
nothing
so I'm
like
clear on the convo because I like to save my notes. I don't know if they told you, I like to save all my notes, data, so when things pop up, I say, hey TJ, I think July 15th you said this.
Yeah,
You feel me?
I
So
feel
you
it.
telling me
I feel it.
that Baker Mayfield can talk to a player like that? Because why though? Like, why can he talk? I just want to know why can he talk to a player like that?
Shady, we talked about it for 12 minutes.
No, I just want to know real quick so I know my phone. Because like one dude's an all-pro. I'm saying, how can like a non-all-pro talk to an all-pro like that? I'm just trying to figure that part out.
Like I said, he got the veterancy on his side.
Okay.
Not a word, but that works.
Well, you know, it's gonna be a word. It's gonna be a word today.
Okay.
I like it though, veterancy.
Yeah,
And he's done it for multiple years. I'm just saying, like his track record, the longevity wise, he could talk to him like that.
Okay, that's what I know. That's what I know.
Let's keep it
I bet
rolling.
he got way better career than him, way better.
And you know what? That may be true, but he only on year. He only on year
Let's
3.
keep it rolling. Glenn Sack 9424 with the 20 ball said, dimes, my fault. Drinks kicking in. Fly, Eagles, fly. Okay, let's keep it rolling, man. Care Bears in the building, okay?
What the hell, Care Bears?
Care Bears said Baker and Jalen ran the same system in college. Jalen had more talent and did less with it. Same with Tua as well. He's in that tier when you talk about him individually.
What we talking about now?
Baker
We talking
and
about
Jalen.
college?
Baker
Wait,
and Jalen.
hold up. We talking about college?
Baker and Jalen ran the
Who
same
ain't good in
system.
college though?
He always say this.
Yo, you played in Oregon. He's seen all type of greats in Oregon.
Yeah.
We in league. They be. I mean, you know.
What happened?
Come on, you talking about? I don't talk about college. Carrie Bird, you off, man. Enjoy soccer and kickball.
Kickball. All right,
else we
next
got?
up we got Swaggy D Dot with the $10 right here, man. Said 2 Tampa Bay Bucks legends here, TJ and Shady. But there is no way Messi the GOAT if top athletes in America don't play soccer.
Oh!
No way. Yeah, no, we said
Do you
yeah.
agree with that too?
Yeah, I was saying you already know. You already know.
You put brothers in there with
Ain't
some
even
little-
look.
Yo,
Come
real
on,
quick,
man. Look.
I was watching the other day,
I ain't
right?
even finished the
I was
quote.
watching kickball the other day at a bar.
Soccer.
Oh, sorry, soccer.
Football.
All these, everybody
said
from different
kickball?
countries. Kickball, you know what I mean? Running around kicking the ball. Anyway, yo, I ain't see no brothers in there. I'm watching these dudes yelling around and yelling.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, let me watch this kick. Let me watch it. I'm watching it. I see these little ass dudes running around here, hopping around, hitting ball. I said, bro, if you put them dudes in America with us,
Bruh. It's over with.
first of all, we gonna be bigger and taller than y'all faster anyway.
Faster, stronger.
Because not because what TJ did,
More
what I did.
agile.
It's because what God did. God said, yeah, let them brothers be a little different. We will dominate them. I bet on Mexico. This is because I was bored.
God said
You know
what?
what I mean? I'm bored. So I put like a little
Couple
stack
pesos
or something.
on
Yeah,
a
yeah.
couple pesos.
And then what they played
England.
England.
Yep.
England. Right? I've been around a whole bunch of England athletes. I ain't really impressed. Anyway, they was boxing them little ass Mexicans out. Boxing them out. Headbutting them. I said, you put them with us, we blow them out.
Hey,
You
it about to
kidding
be
me?
forearms and elbows.
Right now, 2 more super chats,
Forearm and
bro.
elbow.
The rest of that quote, he said also, Acho and Shady tell Brad to have his cerveza. Okay.
I still don't know the inside joke. I don't know who Brad is to this day. Keep going.
Well, you know I don't know. Got Richmond with $10 said, I'm so sick of Herbert being the head of Dak. Dude has never been better. Matter of fact, I'm tired of man being in the top 10. Okay.
I feel that.
Yeah, feel that for sure. We got one more. You said Deshaun the Barber with $10 said, I want to show love to Acho. I feel like he doesn't get enough. Shady and T Ward, y'all are legendary and don't even realize what y'all mean to the people. Much love.
That's facts. What I love about the Speakeasy, they show love.
They do.
Hey, shout out to
I
y'all.
like the chat, man.
Speakeasy show love, bro.
I like the
We
chat.
talk to the chat. Other shows just be talking. We include y'all. Y'all know y'all family. Y'all know y'all run the show. Hey, if it's your first time watching the Speakeasy, maybe you just tapped into Hate Watch and you hung around because you like what Ward and what Shady are talking about. We appreciate you being here. Consider hitting the subscribe button, joining the Speakeasy family. We're here 2 hours a night, Sunday to Thursday, to help get you through your week. On to the next topic, in case it was fireworks thus far. The NFL executives, the coaches, the scouts, they ranked Jalen Hurts as the 17th best quarterback in all of football. He was tier 6. Well, what's interesting is you see the list. Jalen Hurts is 17, Philadelphia Eagle, and Bo Nix is 18, Denver Bronco. Bo Nix obviously had a legendary run last year until that injury. We got a Broncos legend in the building. We got an Eagles legend in the building. I'm just going to throw the ball up at half court like I'm a referee and see where it lands. Starting with you, TJ.
Oh, okay.
Who would you rather have going into this upcoming season? Bo Nix. Shady, put the toes away!
Ooh, we got the feet fanning.
Bo Nix or Jalen Hurts, who would you rather have this season?
I'm going to go with my dog, Bo. You already know who I'm going with.
Wow.
Hey, Bo, all last year, before he got hurt, and if he didn't get hurt, we'd be Super Bowl champs right now. Came through. You like Josh Allen, right? Kicked his ass head to head.
That happened.
Hey, MVP, MVP, Bo Nix, and he didn't even get going to second half of the season. when Sean Payton took the leash off him. Once he took the leash off him, Bo went crazy, man. The leash, man. He had a leash on him. He was. They had him boxed in.
Cool. Can you please leave Josh Allen out of this?
I can't.
He's great, bro.
I can't leave Josh Allen, man. I like Josh Allen. Like you said, what we talked about earlier, it ain't his fault. It's his fans' fault.
Yeah.
I like Josh Allen.
I can't
It's
tell.
his fans that bother me.
Let's
because
talk about,
the grading scale be all over the place with Josh Allen, man.
Let's back to Bo, though, 2-5.
Let's focus on Bo.
Who would you rather have this season?
Let's leave the top of the pyramid to the bottom. Go to the bottom, please.
Bo Nix or
Is that
Jalen
when
Hurts?
Bo's at the bottom?
No, I mean,
Let's go to the pyramid.
he was AFC champion.
Yeah.
Let's go to the pyramid. Let's go to the pyramid.
Yeah.
I want to see the tiers.
On the pyramid,
Yeah,
Bo
he had
Nix.
the bottom.
Let's leave the top of the pyramid with Josh Allen.
So Josh
And
Allen
where are we
is
going?
one. And Bo Nix, you got to come all the way down to tier 7 and
Okay.
18. But Jalen Hurts not far behind tier 6.
But the question was about Bo, right?
Bo Nix
Bo
or
and
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts.
Who would you rather have
Okay,
this season?
so let's just break this down real quick. And I think what I won't do, I was at Maddie's wedding.
Yep.
And Patrick
Shout
Surtain,
out
he
to
was
Maddie.
there. All
Yeah,
these
yeah.
Denver guys was there. We had a whole conversation. They love Bo. And I like that for the team. Just like you obviously
for sure.
love Denver. That makes sense. The thing with Bo was this, bro. He was blessed to be in a great situation, and I don't hate on that. You know what I'm saying? I think if you watch him in college, right, he can run the ball well, make some throws here and there. Comes to the league, does the same thing. The best thing is he's playing with a guy named Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Sean Payton is great for quarterbacks. I've never seen a bad quarterback play under Sean Payton. Even when Drew Brees is going through the arm, he getting older, he still had guys playing well. So I love that for Bo. Now, granted, Bo is better than a lot of these other quarterbacks, I would say. Like Trevor Lawrence, I would take Bo Pride before I take Trevor Lawrence. I never was big on Trevor Lawrence. You know, Sam Darnold, he won a Super Bowl, but I will be safe to put them in the same situation. I can see him doing the same thing with the Broncos. Really great defense. He probably needs that number one receiver. He don't have that over there. Cortland Sutton's good, but he ain't just in. And I can see them winning games because of the defense, the running game, Sean Payton, and then Bo here and there makes plays. But the problem I'm having to argue for Bo is I don't think there's nothing special about Bo. I think Bo was a player with Sean Payton. That's what you're gonna get. The best thing he can run, so it looks a little better. But I have no hate on Bo. I really assess him the right way. I don't think he should be on the same field as Daniel Jones. You know what's funny? I was in the club or a party in the Hamptons, right, where all the rich people was at.
Yeah.
Joining my friends, you know, doing some business deals, don't have a great time. And Daniel Jones happened to just bump into me, wanted to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like the fact that I might have called him trash once or twice before. And I said, Danny, listen, homie, I do my job very well. And I said, what would you want me to say about you when you was playing for the Giants? Because I didn't have much to say good, because you know how you was playing. Yeah. And I said, what would you want me to say? And he said, he started talking about, you know, the offensive line and the coordinators and all this different stuff. I said, on football, we don't have time for that. So as a head coach, we can always make excuses up. I done had this coordinator, I had this line, bro, but you got to play the game. Yeah. So what I'm saying with Bo is this. I'm not going to knock him for what he has over there with Sean Payton. I am going to say is I think he's good. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's super special. I think he's a really good quarterback, and I think he can grow to be really, really good. But right now, he's a good quarterback. I want to put him in the same category as Jalen Hurts, though. I can't do that.
Because of what?
Well,
we talked about, you said we was not.
Well, one guy was an all-pro, second in MVP voting. That shit ain't just easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't just easy to do. That's one. Two is, I watch Jalen Hurts at his best and at his worst. And the crazy thing is, at his worst, it ain't that bad. The stats he might not like the stats up, but at his best, his stats ain't crazy either though. Because the way he plays the game is real efficient. I might not go throw for 1,000,000 yards, but the yards I do throw for is going to count. Right? I might be in a game where I might not have 280, 290, 300 passing, but I might give you 200 and I might have another 89 yards on the ground. So like the way Jalen Hurts plays, it ain't your typical traditional quarterback play. It's not.
Yeah.
But it's effective, you know what I mean, for the way he plays. So I just wouldn't even disrespect Jalen Hurts to put him in the same category as quarterback from the Broncos.
I'm glad you said that because they are very similar in that aspect. When we needed big plays last year, Bo created big plays. When we needed to score, when the defense wasn't playing great, he lit that scoreboard up, whether it's the Green Bay Packers or the Buffalo Bills. When we needed to play, and I like to judge quarterbacks on that. When you need a play, is the quarterback gonna make a play. And I can say undoubtedly yes with Bo Nix. Jalen Hurts as well. You know, there was some ups and downs with him this past season. They just coming off a couple of Super Bowl appearance and Super Bowl championship. So he got that in his back pocket. But I'm talking about trajectory. Where they going as a team? Where he's going as an individual player?
Not to be that guy for you, because I don't want to be that guy, right? Because I don't like to be biased, but I like to be honest. We said we want about Jalen Hurts and all that, and I love how you make the winning quarterback thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna join the party. One guy at his worst, he's always in the playoffs, always, and at his best, and at his medium, he's gonna go to the Super Bowl, and he's gonna lose, and at his best, he's gonna go to the Super Bowl and win. That's one dude. So when we start breaking down all these different quarterbacks and this and that and the third, they can't tell you that. And he ain't been in the league for 10 years.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, Bo got 2 playoffs in 3 years. You know, AFC Championship last year, he didn't play because he was hurt. And we all know that availability is the best ability, right? So we're going to go into that more, but
they are very similar.
They're very similar.
Even statistically,
very similar.
Bo Nix
That's why I looked at it, I'm like, huh?
Bo Nix last year, 3,900 yards, 25 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. Bo Nix, if you count his rushing yards, he had 356 yards on the ground. So 25 passing touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 350 rushing. 3,900 passing. Again, Jalen Hurts, 3,200 passing yards, 25 touchdowns like Bo Nix had 25 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts only 6 interceptions. And for as great of a runner as Jalen Hurts is, he had 420 rushing yards last year. So Jalen Hurts had 50 more rushing yards than Bo Nix, but Bo Nix had 700 more passing yards than Jalen Hurts. Statistically speaking, they are indeed very similar. Bo Nix, TJ, hasn't missed the playoffs, correct? I think he's made the playoffs both of his 2 years.
Yeah.
So there is a conversation to be had over the next 5 years. Shady, who would you take? We know what Jalen has done the last 8, but over the next 5, who would you take?
I mean, why wouldn't I take Jalen Hurts? I mean, everything points in the direction of him. Because if you want to tell me, like, you love how the start of old boy's career is Bo Nix. I mean, I would go to Jalen Hurts. I just feel like there's no way where he can beat Jalen Hurts at. Like, where at?
We just see passing more yards than Jalen Hurts.
I mean, Jalen Hurts has never passed for as many yards as Bo Nix
in
year 2.
Yeah, but I guess health, because he stayed healthy.
If
Bo didn't get hurt, the Broncos in the Super Bowl.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, if Jalen Hurts, that's why I said I don't really compare, like, where you go. You got to play the game.
Yeah.
But I would think that a quarterback that's with Sean Payton should probably throw the ball more than a quarterback that has a new offensive coordinator every single year. I mean, that's not math. That's just what it should be.
But wouldn't you argue that a quarterback that has A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith should have more passing yards than a quarterback that has Cortland Sutton, Mims?
It ain't about the names of the players. It's about the coach that's calling the plays for the players.
No, it is about the names. You know that.
When he was with the Saints, bro.
You don't ignore T.J. Ward?
What'd he say?
I said it is about the names of the players. When you got an all-pro wide receiver and another Pro Bowl wide receiver, and we don't have none of that, neither one, it's the players. Players make football. We know that.
Yeah, but when you got a coach, and you know this, because you say you played for the Browns, and you played with the Denver. So what I'm saying is, when you got a real good coach, shit is way different. Way different.
It
way
matters,
easier.
but
because
not that much.
If I go back to the Saints offense with Sean Payton all his years and his wide receivers, they have a whole bunch of all-pro receivers. I think the best receiver they had over there was Marcus Colston.
It's all-pro. On Pro Bowl. No, he didn't make no Pro Bowl.
Yes, he probably had one or something.
I don't think.
Well, he's the number one receiver.
Yeah, but he was cold, though. Super cold.
He was real good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's super cold. I can't.
Look, Colston was cold.
Colston had no Pro Bowls, no All Pros.
Yeah. So I can't call him.
Look at that generation of receivers. He was cold.
But what I'm saying is, but they had like the Rob Meachins from Tennessee over there. They had Teddy Ginn. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just plugging these players in there,
and they all get busy.
Come on. So I'm not trying to hate, but like they would do it to everybody.
Yeah,
do it to everybody.
But he got one Super Bowl. He ain't like he got 5. He got 1.
I'm talking about the offense. I'm talking about strictly on the offense. That type of offense with Sean Payton, I've never seen everybody last about it. But I say, I've never seen a bad running back in that system. I've never seen him. Yeah. I've never seen a running back that can't catch the ball in that system.
But don't get it twisted. Drew Brees was balling in San Diego before he got to Sean Payton. So we could say it was breezy and not so much SP. Now, we know Sean Payton is a great coach, but let's look at it and be honest. He won 1 Super Bowl with Drew Brees, who was already an all-pro quarterback.
So what are you saying? Because I think you're trying.
I'm just saying that you giving too much. You giving Jalen Hurts too much, or you're not giving Bo Nix enough credit just because he has Sean Payton.
No. But what I'm saying, I'm just trying to figure. Are you telling me that Sean Payton ain't one of the best offensive minds in football?
I'm not telling.
You start talking about Drew Brees and all this other.
I'm not saying all of that. All I'm saying is factually, he has one Super Bowl with one quarterback.
Right.
So that's another argument can be. But how
many you want him to have? This is what I be trying to tell you.
I'm just saying.
So when we start talking these Super Bowls, because you say it freely, like I got.
Okay, but this is how I look. I look at Andy Reid. Right, you go to the Super Bowl with McNabb. Right, you backdoor it and you come with the Chiefs.
He's never won.
He's never won with Mahomes, but you get to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And T.O. had a broken ankle. That's a whole nother thing to be talking about. But I'm just saying, when we talk about consistency in anything, right? We talk about doing it for multiple years.
Yep.
And as a coach or as a player, doing it with a different coach or a different system.
I'm lost in your argument. You get where he's going? I'm lost.
You lost.
You brought Andy Reid.
Because I'm talking about a great quarterback, one of the greatest minds, coaching minds in the game. We would consider Andy Reid, correct?
Yeah, same way.
And why is that?
Because his offense always been jumping.
Because he done it where? In Philly, and Kansas City,
and so has fucking Sean Payton. What are we talking about?
He did it. No,
he did it with the Saints. Now he's doing it with the Broncos.
But the Broncos' offense ain't high powered right now.
No, but for what he got over there, he ain't got nothing.
But that's what you're supposed to do when you're the greatest mind in football.
Time out, real quick before we move on.
I'm not saying that
they don't have nothing over there like that,
bro. But you just said the Saints didn't have nothing over there like that,
and they still be getting busy.
Exactly. So let's see Sean Payton right now
do it with
Bo Nix. Do the exact same.
You don't think he's doing it right now?
I think the defense is a highlight of that team right now.
I see what TJ's trying to get at.
Do you? Because I know.
Sometimes you gotta come here. You know what I'm saying?
Help me understand.
What he's saying is this.
Help me.
You're assuming that Sean Payton is making Bo Nix. But what if Bo Nix is actually just good? Because TJ's saying you ain't never seen Sean Payton get busy anywhere else. And you're like, but he's getting busy in Denver. TJ, the Broncos offense ain't all that. The defense is what's cooking.
The offense is good.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Who they got over there to be great? Who's over there?
But that's his point.
So what I'm saying is,
but that's in New Orleans, who do they have over there?
No. There's way more regular folks with offenses that's not nowhere near like the Broncos. The Broncos offense is solid. You're not gonna tell me they're not a solid offense.
It's cool.
They're solid. They didn't have a run game. Yeah. And they I'm gonna tell you, I watched the Broncos. The offensive line had the number one pass rater protection. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because Bo Nix was beating a lot of unblocked guys. He was just outrunning them.
So what I'm saying is, their offense to be decent, they don't have no. Who they got over there? Cortland.
They got Cortland. They got. I mean, they don't have. They got Mims.
Okay.
They got. They had Ingram and
Sean Payton.
They had Patrick.
Is his third year? Third year over there, right?
Maybe he had one with Russ and then two with Nix. Yeah. Going on fourth.
So let's get this straight real quick because I don't want to like. In his third year, bro, they went to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah. I'm not. Listen, what I'm saying. Give Bo Nix more credit. Did they not have the number one defense in the league?
Yeah.
Okay, so that has a lot to do with it as well.
You're not right. We got to get to some super chats, people. We got over 4,000 people in the Speakeasy in the middle of an all-season show. 4,000 people in the Speakeasy right now, regulars. We not going to forget y'all because come to NFL season when we got 20,000 in here, we going to remember the faithful 4,000 that were in here on a random July 14th night. 4,000 live and strong in the Speakeasy. Hey, if you haven't yet hit the subscribe button, consider joining the Speakeasy family. We're here 5 nights a week showing love. We don't make the show to talk at you, but to talk with you. We got about 3 more topics left in show, probably about 42 or 52 minutes left in show. The show has been steaming. I am sweating behind the bar. Smitty, get to the super chats, please.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Exterminator Richie with the $20 right here. He said something I love. God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
John 3:16. Shady, say it.
God is great. I say God is great.
You want him to say John 3:16 or
say? He said John 3:16.
But nah, we gotta start it the right way. He's talking about God is good.
God is good all the time. Is the saying, Shady.
For who?
That's the saying.
That's the saying.
I don't live by them saying, Lord, God's great all the time.
All the time. John 3:16. Shady, you gonna say it?
Nah, y'all messed up my whole script.
He got a couple questions for Smitty. He said Jordan or LeBron. I'm Team Jordan, man. I'm a Kobe guy. Kobe took his game from Jordan. I like the killers on the court. What's my favorite football team? Indianapolis Colts. I'm from Naptown, Far East Side Post Road. Ali, Tyson, Mayweather. Start, bench, one, cut. I gotta start Ali. He's the greatest. Mayweather, I got to put on the bench, and I got to cut Tyson. And that sounds crazy, but I got to do that. So shout out to Exterminator Richie for the question. Next up, we got Game
Hold
Killer.
on, Smitty, was that like your aunt or something?
No, I don't know who that is. I got
somebody
fans,
you just got. Hey, Smitty, I got
Acho,
four questions
I've
for
been doing
you.
this at a high level for a long time. You're not privy?
Auntie.
But I've been doing it for a long. Talk to him, TJ.
Auntie.
I ain't know they call him
TJ,
Smitty. I ain't know they call him that.
He doesn't have a nickname.
Because y'all really rock with me like that. They
His
call
name
me Big
is-
Smitty, man.
his
That's how I
name
know
is-
what's
his
Big
name
up.
is-
Smitty. I know Big
His name is
Smitty.
Darnell.
His mama call him Darnell. I call him Darnell.
Everybody in the hood call me Smitty, Shady.
I ain't never been in your hood.
That's
Not
the
one
problem.
day.
That's the problem. Next up, we got Game Killer 619 with $20, man. He said 2-5. You my dog, but numbers don't lie. People do. Go look at Josh Allen numbers and look at Baker's. By the way, Mbappe would cook. Mbappe would cook. He said, dude, top speed is faster than Hill is, Tyreek Hill. Acho put Trey on the franchise tag, make him wait.
That shit Mbappe ran a 4.5.
He said he fast.
I don't know nothing about.
Mbappe
I'm not
fast
familiar with
as
this
hell.
game like that.
Yeah.
I don't watch soccer. I don't know what
Smitty,
Mbappe.
where else we at, bro?
Oh, can we answer this?
Yeah.
Why would he? Why was you? What's his name?
He said, look at the numbers.
No, what's his name?
They took him off. Bring him back. Game Killer 619.
Hey, why are we even mentioning Josh Allen with Lil ass Baker? Why? Why?
It's obviously they rolling in the same boat.
They're in the same boat.
They rolling together.
Same hood, TJ.
TJ,
I
not,
mean, they-
not TJ not being serious.
Look,
You're not being serious, though. I
But
can't
what
take
am
it
I
serious.
saying? You know,
Come on,
Josh
bro.
Allen makes shit look amazing. He makes it look
What's Baker look-
amazing.
what's
But
he
we're
make
talking
shit look
about
like?
results here. What is
What
the
results?
result? What happens at the end of the year?
Every year he wins the division every single year. That's one. That's the first step you got doing football.
Has he? Every year? I'm pretty sure the Patriots
I
up
mean, he
there.
was being facetious, but you get the
Okay,
point.
that's
Yeah,
what
every
I'm
other
talking
year,
about.
every other year.
I'm like,
Be
hold
specific,
up.
like,
I mean,
that.
he is in the AFC East, right? Okay,
I mean, he might have missed 2 years. He didn't win it all. Number two, he was an MVP. That don't matter.
That it matters. That
Okay,
matters.
and he's one of the best quarterbacks in football.
I would argue he shouldn't have won that MVP that season because another guy by the name Jackson.
Cool. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
okay,
what I'm
yeah.
saying is,
Let's go.
To be MVP, you elite of the elite,
For sure.
right?
Smitty, next
Baker
super
will
chat,
never
bro.
be up there ever.
Next up, we got Darnell Thigpen, man, back at it again with $20. He said, Shady and Acho, when did you guys realize / what was the moment you guys knew you were different and had a chance to make the NFL?
My sophomore year, somebody came up to me because growing up in a Nigerian household, you must be a doctor, you must be a lawyer,
Yeah.
you must be an engineer. Like you, football. You say what?
Yeah.
Football ain't a thing.
Yeah.
My sophomore year, I'm in Texas. I'm starting. Somebody say, you're going to the league, right? I was like, the league? The hell you mean? I was like, wait a second. I'm a nerd, so I'm like, if you're starting at Texas as a sophomore, I probably am going to the league. That's when I found out. Somebody told me, like, you're going to the league. I was like, oh, bet. I was never thinking about nobody's league. I was thinking about school and books and
When do you think he's going to
smart
league?
stuff.
I love it.
Oh shit! Probably like my sophomore year. Well, I always had a belief I was going to the league, but when I actually knew it, probably was like my sophomore year at Oregon when I was looking at other guys get drafted on my team.
Right.
Like,
Did you start sophomore year?
I had injuries. I was starting before I got hurt. Yeah,
Got you.
but
Mine's a little harder, man, because
you had a major injury in high school.
I know what my freshman year, I thought I was going to be the next Allen Iverson because I had all the schools that want me for basketball.
Okay.
So I didn't know I was going to the league for high school until my sophomore year league in high school. Yeah, I just knew this shit was going on. 2,600 yards, just doing whatever I want to do. I just knew that shit was going to happen. And sure enough, and 4 more years later, I'm in the league at 20 years
You know
old.
what's funny? I was with Fitz 2 days ago.
Fitzgerald? That is my
I
dog.
was with Fitz, and he said, it's crazy. He said, because I play with Shady's brother. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, he did.
He
He
said, I
did.
play with Shady's brother. He said, and Shady's brother would always be like, hey, you got to see my brother, though. My brother finna go. He's crazy nice. And Fitzgerald was in the league, and he's fit. So he's like, everybody always bragging about their brother. He's like, but then Shady actually ended up being crazy nice.
True story, yo. Larry called me because I broke my ankle. So then I had all these schools. They kind of all left.
Yeah.
And like Pitt was one of the dudes that's left. And he called me, Larry Fitzgerald. I'm like, Larry Fitzgerald, hello? Because my brother played with him. He said, yo, man, go to Pitt. Start giving me all these rap. Help me out to go there. You know what I mean? Then after that.
Rest is history.
Yeah.
Smitty, what else we got?
Well, I hurt my knee junior year, so that's what messed my career up. But anyway, Tall Up 340, man, with the $20 said, any list that has Trevor, Paperbag Lawrence ahead of Jalen
I
Hurts,
agree.
it's just straight up ignorant.
Ignorant. He's not like that.
Not. At all.
Every day we drift further away from the word, and every day we lose more and more recipes. Ooh, getting deep right there.
I think him and Baker would be good. I mean, Baker's probably a little bit better.
Trevor Lawrence?
He's probably a little better.
Come on, don't do that.
Let me keep going real quick. We got your favorite DM with the $20 said, "What's up, Speakeasy family?" Shady, the Rams fans going crazy right now, thinking your boy 9-9 coming back. I know that's your peoples. You think he still got it? Into the room. What do you think that defense gonna look like?
We supposed to train tomorrow. He think he calling me out like I'm scared. Now you coming back? I'm coming back too. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
he did beat you in the race. He did beat you in the race. I was there live a couple years ago.
I ran with no shoes on. Listen,
Beat you?
Not really. Yeah, like a race. Anyway, he coming back for sure though. Now he didn't tell me this, but shit, I know how he working out. I know what's going on.
He been working out. I thought he was coming back.
I ain't gonna lie, them two together, dog.
Scary.
And they both so competitive. It's good for defense. But shit, you don't think Aaron Donald about trying to outdo Myles Garrett? And you don't think Myles Garrett trying to outdo Aaron Donald?
How many removes is AD? 2? He been out 2?
2.
Oh yeah, that ain't shit.
And think about it. If I'm Myles Garrett, I could claim, I'm the best defensive player of all time. Mm-hmm. And if I'm Aaron Donald, I mean, I already think he's the best. But it's like, yeah. But for the team's sake, we gonna compete with each other. It's only gonna be good for the defense.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be scary for
mentality.
Let's do it. This is 8352. Crazy Josh Allen is statistically one of the best, if not the best, playoff quarterbacks, and his best wide receiver average yards in the air is last in the league at 3.5. Next lowest is 5.
Josh Allen is crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy.
Crazy as shit.
Josh Allen
he's
legit. Maybe the most talented quarterback in football right now.
TJ Faye.
Hey, speaking of, as we transition to the next topic, surprise in the NFL, Caleb Williams led the entire NFL in jersey sales during the month of June. The player just going on year 3. Again, as you look into the top 10 NFL quarterback rankings, you'll find as you get to the 10th spot, Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams had a miraculous season year 2. Shady always says your biggest jump is from year 1 to year 2. He made that year 2 jump. Let me start with you, 252 Live. Let's talk about Caleb Williams. Do you expect Caleb Williams to have a Super Bowl season this upcoming year as you put the toes
I don't know about Super Bowl season, but I think he's going to jump even more than he did in his second year into his third year. I think he's a really, really talented quarterback. I think he's coming to his own. You have a really, really good offense coordinator from Ben Johnson. That matters most. And then he's playing with his swagger. He's playing with his superstar athletic ability. Yep. But he's also playing within the system, right? The first year, you didn't really see him read too much. Second year, you see him read a little bit more. I think Ben had a lot to do with that. So I think he keeps going up, and he's one of the elite quarterbacks in this league next year. I think that from year 3 and year 4, we'll see the Caleb Williams we've seen at USC. For the jersey sales, though, I love that just because Chicago's such a big city, you know what I mean? And seeing a kid from USC, like everything has to play its role. Go to USC, win a Heisman, big time name, right? I get drafted number 1 pick overall. I go to a sorry team, and now we're a good team. I love the whole narrative of what he got going on because I seen dudes hate on him his first year, and I was like, "Oh, let's slow down. He still is a rookie." Now everybody want to praise him, so I'm happy for Caleb Williams.
Yeah, Icebox, man. He did his thing last year. Very exciting to watch. In tough games, he came out on some, and he didn't come out on the others. But, Chicago, one of the biggest markets in the country for anything. So it doesn't surprise me that, he has some jersey sales. So
do you see a Super Bowl jump?
Do I see a Super Bowl jump?
They were close
Not this year, man.
Really?
Yeah, because you got to look at it, right? You got the Seahawks coming back. You got the Rams coming back. He got a fighting division with Green Bay. Carolina was looking like they almost beat the Rams last year. It's a lot of teams in that mix to say that they going to get to the chip. And they lost a lot of defensive pieces, which I'm saying, they lost cornerback who had Rashawn Wright, who had a lot of turnovers last season, one of the top guys with turnovers. You losing the interception leader at safety. So I'm really looking for more. The reason why they won't get the Super Bowl is what they do with that defense. But he'll be in the mix again, just like last year. But I'm not going to say he's going to be.
Isn't it fair to say, though, when you look at the NFC, Seattle Seahawks, they lost their head coach. Major shakeups there. Who else was good? The Philadelphia Eagles, they lost Jeff Stoutland, their offensive line coach. Shady would say, and Shady knows this, that's the secret weapon there. And they lost A.J. Brown. Major shakeups there. The Green Bay Packers, they can't get over the hump. The San Francisco 49ers, Brandon Ayuk nowhere to be found. Mike Evans, hopefully he's the difference maker, but obviously the San Francisco 49ers are an aging team. Then you look at the Chicago Bears. You return your head coach and offensive mind and Ben Johnson. You return your quarterback. You return your running game. You return your wide receivers. They're young and ascending. Obviously, DJ Moore, he's out of there, but he wasn't even a gigantic contributor. Defensively, you're right. They lost some pieces, but the secret weapon there to me is the DB coach, and I think he is still there, and Al Harris. Everywhere Al Harris goes, interceptions follow him. Don't you think if there was a team to put your money on in the NFC, it would be Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears? Because do you really trust Sam Darnold? Like, is that who you trust? Do you trust Jalen Hurts without Stoutland, without A.J. Brown? Is that who you trust? Do you trust the Green Bay Packers? Like, if there was a team to bet on 2-5, a team to bet on TJ, wouldn't it be the Chicago Bears going into this year?
I mean, it's just hard to say Super Bowl and the Bears all in one. That's a lot. And I think Caleb got time. He got time to get there. One thing I'm learning nowadays, like, either you're great or you're trash. It's like there's no in the middle. I hate that. Why can't we just say, you know what, Caleb is getting better and better and better. His team is getting better and better and better. He's being more comfortable. I think with Ben Johnson there, you're going to see even Caleb at a higher level. Because the special thing about that team is the way they run that ball.
Yeah.
Nobody want to talk about that.
Yeah.
So they're going to be all right. They're going to be all right. I just don't want to say he got to go to the Super Bowl next year in his third season. I don't think he's going to do that.
Go ahead, T.
I'm going to let you go.
If we go back to the list, Rome, take this fool. Do y'all have an issue with where Caleb ranked being 10th? Do y'all think that Caleb should be above the Dak Prescotts or Justin Herbert, who has no playoff wins, or above a Jared Goff, who just doesn't have the talent that Caleb Williams has? Do y'all think, where would y'all take Caleb Williams? TJ, answer me that. Where do you draft Caleb Williams out of these top 10 quarterbacks? Do you take him at 10, or do you take him closer to 5 or 6?
I'll take him like 7. So I'll sneak him up at 7, 8. I'll take May off, and I'm definitely taking Jared Goff, and I'm putting Bo Nix and my dog Hurts on there, and Caleb will be somewhere within those 3, 7, 8, 9.
Is Dak Prescott ahead of Caleb Williams?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is Justin Herbert ahead of Caleb Williams?
No.
Okay. So you'd have Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Stafford, Burrow, Lamar, Dak, and then you'd slide in Caleb.
Yeah, somewhere in there, yeah. For sure.
Caleb or Drake May? Let me ask you that.
Caleb, for sure. I mean, Drake May, he had a good regular season, but them playoffs was terrible.
See, I can't. Like, what are we talking about? I like Caleb too, though. But you're telling me in the same quarterback in the same draft class, the dude goes all the way to the freaking Super Bowl, and he's second in MVP.
Absolutely. He has 7 turnovers in the playoffs.
All right.
7 in 3 games. You can't win like that. He lucky he won. He lucky he played Denver with no quarterback.
I mean, but there's a lot
still almost lost that game.
Bro, but there's a lot of times where you have all these turnovers and still find a way to win.
Bro, I'm watching football. And when I see Drake May play, I see Drake May play football, he looks terrible, especially in the playoffs. Looks terrible.
Oh, that's crazy.
You want to talk about the Chargers game?
I can't argue that.
The Chargers game? When he had really one play, and that was a run up the middle against the Chargers defense that really gave them the game. But overall, he looked bad in that game in the playoff win. He's special to you, Drake May?
How's he not, though? You on one end, you keep telling me about all these wins and all this.
So what would Drake May be?
Wait, hold on. On one end, you tell me all these wins and all this great shit these guys are doing, right? You talked about Baker Mayfield winning games, all this shit, right? You talked about your boy from Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I say I agree to you. So then I try to meet you halfway, and I say, yo, Drake May in his second season, correct?
Yep.
In his second season, with no real wide receivers at all, right? Goes to the Super Bowl and loses. In the second year, and was second in MVP voting, and you telling me he ain't better than Caleb Williams right now?
What I'm telling you
crazy.
is the Patriots went to the Super Bowl in spite of Drake May's performance. That's what I'm telling you. And then he had a game where C.J. Stroud played bad as any quarterback has ever played football.
But you're like finding excuses.
No, it's not an excuse. This is just facts.
Yo, I played with Tom Brady's greatest of all time, right?
Joe Montana, but you could take Tom Brady second.
We played the Packers. They had the number 1 seed. Mm-hmm. We beat them. Tom Brady won the game, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't play great at all. He threw like 4 picks or some crazy shit. Mm-hmm. We won the game. There's times where you're going to play bad and you still win. And there's times you play great and you still lose. I'm not going to dock you for every time. I can't do that.
But you can't do it 3 games in a row is what I'm saying.
So
you can have one game and your defense comes out and, we pulled us up out of that one. It's a team game.
I'm asking you one more thing, because I ain't arguing with you about this. This is silly. So What do you say about Drake May? Because you're saying like I'm just confused. Is he good? Is he really good? What is he?
He's average.
Bet. That's all I need to know.
He's an average quarterback.
I won't tell him about
He was average
We won't talk
all
quarterbacks no
season.
more though. That
Drake May is as average as they get.
Okay, no doubt. Cool.
MVP runner-up, average.
How many points did they score in the
It
playoffs?
sounds silly, bro. It sounds
Average.
31 touch, 8
Average.
picks.
What was the
Average.
second team All-Pro?
Yeah.
So
Average.
He's telling me in his second year of his... Hold on. I just want to get this straight real quick. He's telling me... NFL player's telling me this. Sorry.
Yes.
That in his second season in the NFL, he went to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
He was second in MVP voting.
Yep,
He was second All-Pro.
Yeah.
He was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
That he's average.
What did he do to get
I'm done,
be second in MVP
I
voting?
won't
Like,
say
was his
another word.
numbers astronomical? What did he do to be second in MVP voting? Because he didn't do shit all year.
72%
He looked real
completion
average.
percentage.
What?
Led the league 72% completion percentage, 14-3 record.
72 complete.
I mean, who are his
Okay, man,
teammates?
that ain't shit. 72
Who are his
completion
teammates?
percentage. Oh, here we go. Now we go to his teammates. I know he had one of the best running games in the league and probably one of the top 3 defenses in the league. Right?
Who do he have on his team on offense? I was asking you.
I mean, he had 2 running backs, Stevenson
What are their names?
and
Who?
Drake May was the
I'm
only
not
all-pro.
great.
No, let him talk. Let him go.
I'm not great with names.
Them guys ain't great.
I'm not great
no,
with
no,
names.
it's not. No,
Are
it's
they
not,
not-
it's not you. It's them. They're not them great running backs. They're not. They just good. They're cool. They're young. They got the dude Trey.
Trey
from
Johnson,
my baby.
too.
Cool.
Trey, yeah.
Hey, Stevenson.
Lamar,
You know,
yeah,
they
you know, he
guys.
had
They're
some
cool guys.
deep- okay.
They're good wide receivers.
Okay.
Because Stephon doesn't even play that much.
No, but he had 1,000+ yards. But yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Yeah,
Who
and then
else they-
Butte.
Okay.
The young
Butte,
boy
and
Kyle
then
Williams
Henry at
from,
tight
Them
end.
dudes is so they
You know
just
what I'm saying?
okay,
They
right?
had a good season.
They dudes okay, bro.
But what I'm saying is,
This is
he
crazy.
had an okay season with okay team. So you taking where would you put Drake May in that top 10? Where would you put him? He's better than Dak?
I'm putting Drake May.
He's better than Dak?
Wrong, take it.
The reason why I can't put him in front of Dak yet is because he's only in his second season. You know what I
Bro.
mean? So he had a lot of games to play, a lot of years to play. But damn, dog.
Where would you put him, though?
Hold on. If I say I'm gonna start my career off, and in my second, because he didn't start fully as a freshman, as a rookie, he didn't.
Nah.
In my second season, I'm going to the bowl, and I'm gonna be second in MVP, and I'm gonna be All Pro. Like what?
Man, you know he got that Patriot, that
I don't know what that means,
a
man.
model image of New England, and we're gonna give him
my
second in
last- hold on,
MVP.
'cause I was
Like,
gonna
he didn't have no numbers to
before
be
we move
second
on,
in
real quick.
MVP.
So
Where would you put him,
but I just
Shady?
wanna- I'm gonna answer for you. I'm gonna answer. I just want to know before I answer the question.
Yeah.
So do you account like accolades like all pros and like MVP votings? You don't care about that shit. So I know how we talking.
Was he MVP?
He was second in MVP.
Okay. I don't think he deserved to be second
I'm
MVP.
asking,
but
do
go
you
ahead.
care about that type of shit?
Yeah, it matters.
You care about him being second team all
It
pro?
matters.
It's only 2 quarterbacks that can play.
I don't think he should deserve that either. But
Do you
go
care
ahead.
about them awards? I'm just asking, so I know.
And what space are we talking? Yeah, they matter. They matter. Go ahead. They matter.
I was getting scared.
They matter.
I'm getting scared.
But you know
Like,
why?
what?
Because they matter on. It's so much.
But
you know,
TJ, you
get
got
a
a
lot
second
more.
team All-Pro. So how would you feel if somebody was saying that
This
you're
is
second team
I got
All-Pro?
second team All Pro, but I had 3 years before that where I snapped and I didn't get All Pro because why? I wasn't on TV. So when you're not on TV and there's not eyes on you every week, it's hard to get those voting. So I'm taking that into account when you're on TV every week. And the quarterback may be a little
So
bit
you got on
different.
TV, you was second team all pro, right?
Yeah.
So he's on TV, he makes second team all pro.
Yeah, okay. I don't think he deserved it, but
I
I don't think he deserved it because he's not better than Bo.
I would put him 7 or 6.
Okay.
You know what? And
7, okay.
I can sell 7 or 6. I can sell that.
So he's better than Caleb?
yeah. How's he not? Caleb. See, this is the problem we have though. Like Caleb can be good. Is Caleb more talented? Yeah. But it's hard for me to sit here, right? Because I like Caleb. I have to fight for Caleb all the time.
Of course.
I can't sit here and say this dude in his second year went to the bowl, bro, and was second in MVP voting, and second team All Pro. I know how hard it is to make that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know how hard it is to do it.
It is hard.
So for say that you accomplished that, oh nah, he better than him. How? How?
I'm watching the game.
The Patriots used to be
I'm watching
trash
the
too, though.
game.
I watched the Bills beat them by 40 something like that in the playoffs. Couldn't wait.
Did they not have a top 3 defense? That shit matters.
All right, man.
It matters.
Right,
it don't matter.
I mean, defense matters. Yeah, it matters.
Yeah, it do matter.
On the other side,
when you're talking about wins, and if his wins are contributing to him being a second team All MVP, I think it's fluff. Like, what did you do on the field?
This is crazy.
What did you do on the field? I watched him versus the Chargers in the playoffs, was ass. I watched him versus the Broncos in the playoffs, was ass. I watched him in the Super Bowl, was ass. That's 3 of the biggest games of your life, and you ass. Second team All Pro. Fuck out of here.
So time out. Nah, it's funny though because
he had an opportunity versus your Bills to go down and win the game. What happened? 3 and out.
But hold up. When you talk
for
about
the division,
when you talk about the playoffs, right? So all pros
is regular season.
So what if a dude don't go to the playoffs? You can't judge him then, right? From the way you're judging, you judge him about the playoffs. You can't judge everybody in the playoffs because everybody don't go to the playoffs.
That's a good point.
What you mean?
The All-Pro voting and the MVP voting is not a playoff stat.
That's why I don't give a fuck about no regular season. What do you do in the playoffs?
But what if you don't go to the playoffs? Then what?
Then how the hell you get All-Pro as a quarterback?
All right,
if you don't get to the playoffs as a quarterback, why are you All-Pro?
So now if you're not going to the Super Bowl or playing great in the playoffs, I mean you're not that good.
As a quarterback, your numbers to get you those awards should at least get you into the playoffs.
So you're erasing his whole regular season then? That's some.
Get that shit off the board.
That's something he do with his home. That's something he do with his homeboys and friends at night.
Get that shit off the board.
That only makes sense.
Get it off the board.
That only makes sense, bro.
Get it off the board.
Hey, for the sake of time, we got to move. Hey, we got over 4,200 people in the Speakeasy right now. If y'all just tapped in with us, this has been the most electric show. Hit the subscribe button. After that, hit the bell button to be notified when we go live. Never had this combination in the Speakeasy. Smitty, 2 or 3 super chats before I move to the next topic. 30 minutes left to show.
Yes, sir. Let's get to it, man. Your favorite DM with the 20 ball right here. Say, what's up, Speakeasy family? Shady. The Rams fans going crazy right now. Oh, we already read that one. Let's go to the next one. We got Social Trey in the building. Hold on. Okay.
Social Trey.
With the $20. He said that direct deposit just hit, baby. He said, who else could miss a whole week of work and still Debo his boss and to sit in that money on? Love you, Acho. Shout out to Shady's first birthday. Not cheating. TJ, what up? Most relatable, least debatable. What's going on here?
I don't lie though. I think it's so weird.
What up?
For dudes to like be out of work or off their job and be like in tune to what's going on in work. Yo, imagine when your day off in the league though. You got the day off. And you call for your coach. So what they doing over there? Was it like what? Yo, Trey,
can we not encourage bad behavior?
Yeah.
I got Kieran watching the show. I got Trey watching the show.
Man,
I need them watching the show.
He'll die for this shit too.
This is some I put my life on the line for this show.
Hey, I'm watching.
Shady like, hey, y'all stop watching too. Come on, Shady.
Come on, Shady. All right, another one right
probably
here.
at the house like. He at the bar.
Exterminator Richie back again. Again, God is good.
All the time.
Great. All the time.
God is good.
There we go.
God is great.
He said, Acho, I'm not his aunt. This is from your earlier comment.
Yep.
He said, who does everyone believe is going to win the World Cup? And he said, Trevor Lawrence ahead of Jalen Hurts is absolutely preposterous.
That is crazy. Like,
That is crazy.
bro.
I can't even bet the World Cup no more. I thought France was going to win, and they got smacked by Spain.
France
Spain
lost?
cold
Yeah.
though.
France lost?
Hey, I watched 2 games.
Mbappe.
Spain is cold,
And them
bro.
Spaniards.
It's just, they play such an ugly brand of football, bro. It's just such a gritty, we finna check you and just out tough you and out. Like, France plays like a pretty brand of Spain
Well,
just like.
the French, they a little, you know.
Wait, French or wait? So who they play?
Spain beat them down today.
They
Beat
let
'em down.
they let the Spaniards beat them.
Spaniards,
Are you
bro.
kidding
The
me?
Spaniards-
Spaniard.
It was
Kicking
bad
that-
too. It was bad
bad,
too, Shady.
bro. It was
Kicking that
bad.
shit
I
towards
never,
the
I never
goal,
watched.
man.
So I
It was bad.
Never
bro.
watched?
I don't watch.
But
kickball.
tomorrow we got Argentina, England. That's going to be
Well, Argentina
That's Messi,
got-
right?
epic. Messi. That's going to
Now
be
I ain't gonna
epic.
lie. Now he pretty good.
He pretty
I watched
good.
that game. I was like, oh, yo, they was losing, right? And like they was gonna lose. He turned that shit
Bro.
off. Yo, he did the assist, then he did the kick. I said, damn, this little dude's nice. Now he ain't like Michael Jordan or nothing like that. Like y'all take it easy.
Smitty next super.
But it is
chat.
nice
Yeah,
though.
next one. We called him little dude. The KC car hauler with $20 said, my son, shout out Dante Manning, is grinding it out on the Bears practice squad. What advice would God give him to stay focused and keep his eye on the prize?
He can't. Hey, real quick, I can't answer this shit for you. You know what I'm saying? I can answer that shit. I don't know what to do on that.
He just stopped right there.
Hey, my dog is.
You can't
nuts.
relate, Shady, is what you
Yeah,
saying?
my dog
Shady
is
said,
nuts.
ask Acho.
I didn't say that.
Shady, you can't relate, Shady?
I just said I can't
Hey,
answer.
You
I
ain't never
didn't say-
experienced it,
Hey,
Shady?
that shit.
Yeah, nah, that shit's tough.
It's a little
Yeah,
different.
it's tough. You just gotta hope.
Keep working.
Bro,
Yeah,
honestly,
just keep
God is good.
He gonna gonna say it.
Bro, honestly, bro, it's just don't squander the opportunity. You finna get an opportunity.
Yeah.
When he
Be
gets
ready.
the opportunity, be ready for it because you might only get one. And every now and then there's that practice squad player that turns into a legend. It might be like one a year. Don't waste that opportunity. For us, Cleveland, T, you might remember Craig Robertson.
Craig, my dog, yeah,
Craig Robertson
made a career.
started off on practice squad, played like 9-10 years in the league, 500, 600, 700 tackles. Now he's a Bills linebacker coach. Like, there's that one.
Yeah.
Grind, wait for the opportunity. His first start was against the Eagles, 2012, against and Vic threw him a pick. And he just went from there.
Okay.
That game,
Yeah.
Vic had like 2 or 3 picks that game. Crazy enough.
Oh yeah,
to-
I sacked Vic that.
He made me fumble. Did you make me
Yeah, I
fumble?
did make me fumble. Hey, I got me a
crazy.
sack on Vic. Hey, that was a great game.
Yeah,
Man,
they
fumble
balling,
for
huh?
Shady.
No,
Hey, look,
they still
we
lost.
still lost by 1 point.
But made you fumble,
Hey,
though.
yo,
That's something.
Well, T was nice.
Yeah, he
But
was
look, in the
nice.
huddle though, it's a brown shit. We was like, all right, hey, stop fucking around. Let's go, man. Let's win this game. Like, all right, But I won't say this though. This is why it's hard for me to judge the practice squad dudes. We had this dude named, I ain't gonna say his name. I'm gonna say the story. He's a white receiver, little white dude. It's a black man sport, obviously, so he might not make it. Get it? We had Jeremy Maclin, who was the first rounder.
Yeah.
We had Deshaun Jackson, who was Deshaun Jackson. We had Jason Avant, who was the best.
Avant, hands,
Right?
bro.
And I think we had somebody else. And then he had
Selleck
this little
at
white
tight
dude.
end.
No, we talking about the wide receivers.
Okay.
So I'm watching, I'm like, damn, this white boy is getting busy. Like, who is he? You know what I'm saying? Yo, he gets cut. I think like, I'm a freshman. I'm a rookie. I'm like, how the fuck he get cut? He was doing better than, man, he's doing better than everybody. I ain't gonna disrespect nobody. Come to find out, he goes to the Rams. We come to the Rams, pick him up. Danny
Amendola. Yeah, I remember that. I was gonna say
and that was the
Amendola.
first lesson I learned about, this ain't really football.
Yeah.
Because he should never been cut.
Yeah.
Business.
It
Hey,
do
I
be
need,
like that. It do
Taylor
like
or
that.
Darnell, I need the chat to vote on this.
4 picks. Oh, that's
September 9th of 2012, the Philadelphia Eagles played the
Brandon
Cleveland
Weed.
Browns. Who had the better game between TJ Ward and Shady McCoy? This is actually going to be interesting. Chat, stop what you're doing. I need y'all to vote in the Speakeasy.
Hey, go
Shady
ahead a little
McCoy had 20 carries, $110, plus 6 catches, 26 receiving yards, 26 touches in total, 136 yards, no tugs. That was Shady. Hell of a game by him. But TJ Ward, 8 tackles, 7 solo, a sack, and a forced fumble, because as you see, Shady lost a fumble in that game. So 136 yards on 26 touches, or 8 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble. In the chat, y'all tell us
I
who
got
had the
one
better
more
game.
for the chat. Hold up.
Talk to me.
Because winning matter. Because we watch TJ say all day how this guy don't win, this guy don't win. So winning matters.
Hey, look, you
Eagles
know,
win
them is one of
17-6,
them
final
games.
score.
We lost. I don't even remember what it looked like. We couldn't score a touchdown. We got 2 field goals. Y'all got
Bruh.
the touchdown at the end.
Trent Wood Richardson was so.
Oh, that's when he made
He
what's
was-
his name?
Kurt
Pop
Coleman
top
helmet
off.
for
Yeah,
Kurt Coleman.
he was so weak. Yo, the game comes on right. You know they announce the players. It's like, and now from Alabama. Yo, the whole stadium was going crazy. I'm like, damn. He run out there. I said, oh shit. He better be Adrian Peterson. Man, he couldn't fucking move left, right.
That's my dog, Shay. Don't do Trent like that. That's
What was
my
Trent
dog.
numbers that
He had
game?
19 for 39.
Damn.
That sound about right.
Yeah.
That
I do
sound
remember
about
that
right.
one. I was gonna say
That one
our
run.
offense ain't never. You see our quarterback. He was 12 or
Brandon
35.
Weed,
Yeah, yeah, the linebacker.
Brandon
So,
Weed.
DeQuell Jackson. DeQuell was nice.
Bro, he was
Defensive
nice.
line?
Yeah, DQ could play.
Oh, DQ was nice.
DQ could play. DQ could
But
play.
our defense that year, I believe, we was top 5. I think that's what we had.
Now, well, not to be funny though, we should have blew them out. Vic was having one of them days.
Michael
Hey,
Vick,
I'm
2
gonna tell you, I
touchdowns,
got
4
my
picks.
sack. I came out I had a cover 3 drop in the flat. I seen Vic back there. He got out of one. I said, "Oh shit, hell nah." You ain't finna catch me in this open speed. By the time I got to closing, I was right
But
there.
see, this is a problem though. Like, I'm not trying to hate on my team, right? But bro, and those are my brothers.
that was the first game of the
those are
season.
my brothers,
Yeah,
all right?
first game of
But
the
like, why are we playing the Browns? Respectfully,
Why are we passing 56
Why
times?
we throw the ball 56 times? I was the number 1 running back this year.
Yeah.
Maybe shit like that. If we'd have used Vic more like Lamar, would have been way more dominant.
Yeah.
Because our defense wasn't as good, but we didn't have to throw the ball so much. You go to do
That's a lot of in the first
Think about
game.
that.
56
56.
passes.
Brady not even thrown 56
God,
times.
dog.
And it wasn't like we was trying to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Andy Reid like, Andy, what are we doing here?
56 times is
56
crazy.
times is
That's
insane.
crazy.
Game 1.
That's crazy. Hey, let's move on to the next topic because we got to talk about a little Philadelphia news, but it's not all football. Breaking in the basketball
Yeah,
world.
baby!
76ers have had a gigantic offseason. Tyrese Maxey's still there, Joel Embiid's still there, but the gigantic signing was that of the acquisition of Jaylen Brown via trade for Paul George, as y'all remember, not telling you anything new. But here's what is interesting. The Sixers remain in pursuit of LeBron James, sources told ESPN, Maxey being the main one in charge of the pursuit for LeBron James. Let me start with the Philadelphia legend, that's Shoe25. If LeBron joins the Sixers, do the Sixers officially become unbeatable?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If LeBron don't come, we still win the chip. Let me not do that because I don't want to be like TJ, just throwing his chips around, like everybody getting them like Skittles. If LeBron don't come to Philadelphia, we will have a chance at the Eastern Conference Finals against the Knicks. We're gonna be that good. We got JB back there. I think he's gonna push Embiid to be in shape, to be that leader that he wants. Because now you got another dude that's. I've been the Finals MVP. I've been everything you trying to be. If LeBron comes to Philadelphia, oh my God, that's all we need. Because now you got a real general. You got a real general, real king out there. He done seen every defensive of coverage you gonna throw at him. He done seen every type of offense of system you need to see. We bring him over there, bro. First of all, we're gonna have the best starting five in the last. What was that Warriors? 2017?
Yeah, 2016.
2016 with KD
right.
in
Everything till since then.
Yeah.
We lit. That's it. 10 years. The best starting five for the last 10 years will be this Sixers team.
Does Bron play 4? What's he playing?
Play the 4.
Play the 4?
Yeah. BJ at the 2. Maxey at the 1.
Yep.
Embiid at the center.
Jalen at the 3.
And the LeBron. Oh, this is crazy.
It's a lot of positional versatility.
Yeah.
Oh my
you know what I mean?
God.
It's a lot
It
of.
is.
TJ, what you think?
I mean, we've seen this with the Sixers, man.
We ain't never seen this.
We seen PG, we seen Harden, we seen.
They not this. They not that.
We seen
The thing
Jimmy
is,
Butler.
where we're going, Jimmy.
Ooh, we should not let Jimmy go.
We seen this, but if that centerpiece Embiid can't stay healthy, wash him down the drain. And that's what's been happening every year with the Sixers. They bring all these guys in to pair up with Embiid, and he can't stay healthy. He be hurt. During the playoffs, doing the runs, he's supposed to be there. He be hurt. So I hope he got a great nutritionist, and Jaylen Brown can put some of that smartest guy in the room knowledge on him and stay healthy.
You know what? This is the real thing for LeBron. If LeBron comes to Philadelphia, which I don't think he's going to come, but I hope he does. If he comes to Philadelphia, you tell me Joel Embiid gonna come to camp out of shape? You telling me JB gonna have these situations where he's making the locker room uncomfortable? You know, from things they say. Think about what we're talking about. You playing with the king now. Somebody that has played with so many different personalities and he finds ways to make it jail. I remember when they brought in Shepard and they brought in J.R. Smith. And they kept saying, "Oh, how's it gonna work?" Because you know them guys in New York, they did this, they did that. When you come with LeBron, the whole thing is different. Right? Bring your professionalism to the practice, bring it to the game. I think if you bring him to Philadelphia, a guy like Embiid, he's been better than everybody. He's better resume, better name. Who can say something to me? To the king walking there. Now, what you gonna say to him? I'll give you an example. I remember when I was with two players. One is Michael Vick. I remember we was working out and lifting weights. And Deshaun said, "Man, I don't feel like doing this shit no more, man." And Vic say, "What? If I'm doing it, you need to do it." And we sitting there thinking like, well, this guy has $200 million contract. This is Michael Vick. If he doing it, we gonna do it. And when I went to the Bucks, Tom Brady, he had this long ass conversation, long ass speech. Shit was long. I don't remember the speech. I don't. But what I do remember about the speech is the last sentence he said. He said, "Men," he said a lot. He said, "Men, I'm never gonna make you or ask you to do something that one, I won't do or already did." That's what LeBron is. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you to be in shape and be on time, do all these different things, be a great teammate because I already did it.
Yeah.
And B gonna respect that. So if you bring LeBron there, it's gonna be way different for that coach in the locker room.
Man, Embiid, he ain't no young dude though. Like it shouldn't take that to get this grown man moving. You've been the center and the stalwart of this team. They done brought a bunch of different guys that can score the basketball alongside you. It shouldn't take LeBron James to come in to get your big ass moving and get your big ass to understand that, look, this life ain't forever. We trying to win the chip, and you are the guy we need to win this chip. Jaylen Brown could come in, get him moving. LeBron could come in, get him moving. But I don't think LeBron is going to Philly. First off, it's too cold. Second off, he can't golf. Bron, he going somewhere where he could golf.
Nah, but you think the reason why, that's why I know he won't come to Philly, though. the only reason why I say it is because LeBron's always been used to controlling the narratives. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. And when he can't control it, he might leave, right? So why would I jeopardize LeBron leaving if I can't? I gotta meet his requirements. For the media. Mm-hmm. You come to Philadelphia, you can't control shit over there.
It's over with.
And if you gotta have thick skin, I don't know if he has the thick skin like you would want.
Now the only thought process is
that's Philly.
LeBron's biggest goal right now got to be to win a chip. He already played with his son, check. He's made money, check. He's made movies, came out here instantly, Space Jam, check. He did the alcohol brand, check. He wants to win a chip. Shady, I don't know if he can go anywhere else and be with a better roster. That's why I think he actually might go to Philly. Because if LeBron's thinking, okay, what's my path of least resistance for a championship? Number one is the East. Because in the West, you still got to deal with KD. You still got to deal with Wemby. You still got to deal with Shea. You still got to deal with Luka. So number one, and Ant-Man. Path of least resistance is the East. And then if you go to the East and you got Jaylen Brown, you got a young Edgecombe that's ascending. We knew Edgecombe could play defense. All of a sudden, Duke could play offense too. You got Maxey and you got Embiid. You got a Finals MVP, a regular MVP, and you got you to go. And you got Maxey, who's a first team, second team All-NBA caliber player. I just don't know if anywhere else makes sense. Like, where if he's not going to Philly then 2-5, TJ, where the hell does LeBron go? Golden State? Hell no, that don't make sense if you can go to Philly. Spurs don't make sense.
Why not?
Yeah, I love why not?
Go, I mean,
because
you still got the
I'll think about it.
one of the best players that ever played the game.
Kristaps.
Yeah.
Embiid. LeBron, wash. Jaylen Brown or who would the three be? Moody?
We're gonna trade Moody.
So like
the rookie we just drafted.
Rookie we got from Michigan.
Bet.
Cole.
But I'm still taking Jaylen Brown.
But this is the thing though.
You know what I mean? And then you get to the two. Obviously Steph Curry is greater than Edgecombe or Steph Curry is greater than Maxey.
Playing with a mind like Draymond, that matters.
But like, and then you taking Pods or Edgecombe.
We'll probably get rid of.
So as I look at it, I'm like, it's just a better situation in Philly.
I think he got not an ego, but it's LeBron James. Yo, if you watch closely with his interviews, he was like, when Luka was out, he kept bringing up how, because he started scoring a little bit more. He kept saying, I haven't never been in this situation where I'm the third option.
Yeah.
So he says that, I know what you're saying. Like, yo, I still gonna score. Mm-hmm. So you come to Philadelphia, all right, Maxey is gonna get his.
Yeah.
And B, if he don't get his, he gonna start shooting threes to let you know it's still my show. JB, I mean, one of the reasons why he left Boston is because the money, obviously, can't have $600 million between two players on the same team. But for real, it's like, yo, whose team is it?
Yeah.
Because the game get close, I'm shooting that shit. JT, like, I'm shooting it. Then you come to Philadelphia, LeBron gonna be the fourth option. I can't see that. Yeah. I hope he does. Be the second.
If you go to Golden State, he'll do that to be important.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. Steph, we all know Steph, he gonna do what he do. Outside of Steph, the ball don't belong to nobody. So he could be there. Hey, it's me. He always wanted to play with Steph anyway. What they did in the Olympics. Yep. He always wanted. And then he in Cali, right? He go from LA. He ain't got to move across the country. It's still warm. He in the Bay. He could go golfing in the spare time. Steph be golfing his ass off. He got a golf partner. Get to the Bay, Brian. We already know you want to go to the Bay. Get to the Bay.
Let me ask y'all this last question, though. Shady, you weren't here for it. Interested in your response. TJ, yours as well. Argue with TJ Hushman's out about this. I would say that of all the teams that LeBron could realistically go to, the Sixers are the one team, speaking of pride, where LeBron James would get introduced last. You go to Golden State, and now the last person is still Steph Curry. Mm-hmm. You go to New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson has now earned the right. Jalen Brunson is coming off the bench last. But if LeBron goes to Philly,
you think Embiid gonna let that happen?
I don't think Embiid has a choice. I think that you know better than I do, but I think Sixers fans and Philly fans and Sixers fans have gotten to the point where they're like, Embiid, you haven't earned. What right have you earned to come off the bench last? Brunson, you earned the right. Steph, you've earned the right. But if LeBron goes to Philly, I believe LeBron James is the last person coming off that bench.
I just think, man, Philly is such a different place, man. I tell people that, like, he had one of them games where he don't play well. He talking about some wine and all that. They gonna be on his head.
I don't see him in Philly, man.
Brian, we need you, Brian.
In his career.
Yeah.
He winding down, right? Literally and figuratively. He want to be somewhere where it's other shit going on than basketball.
He's a businessman.
You feel me?
What about Miami though? No.
I like Phoenix and Miami.
They're talking about Miami still. They still talking about. Hey, speaking of winding down, the show is winding down. We got one topic left, but before we get to that last topic, if we've entertained y'all in any way, shape, or form, if the two gentlemen to my left have entertained y'all in any way, shape, or form, consider doing what we would appreciate most: hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button. After you hit the subscribe button, it pushes us further into the algorithm. More people get to be blessed by the Speakeasy, like hopefully you have been. Also, this is your last time to drop super chats. We're gonna super chat 2 more times. Darnell, after my voice, is gonna speak, and then to close the show, we will super chat. So if you want your voice to be heard here on July 14th during this epic show, if you want to talk to TJ Ward, if you want to talk to Shady McCoy, this is both of their last times in for the week. This is your time to drop a super chat. Yeah, Shady, today's Tuesday. You don't work.
I'll be ready to work. I don't know. I'll be ready to work. You know what I'm saying?
Dude shows up 1 minute before the show starts. I ain't seen him in 2 weeks, and now he's ready to work. Anyway, Darnell, can you work super chats, please?
Let's do it, man. Shout out to Charles Magarick with the $20, man. He said, Bears fan here, big dogs. Our defense had hella turnovers and Love Wright's story last year, but he was cookies if it wasn't a go route. Watch our young bucks come out with that Peyton Manning level offense. Shout out to Charles right there. Oof. Next up, we got Sharu RBJ with the $20. Said, TJ, the DB coach for the Bears is the same DB coach that made Trayvon Diggs' weak ass look like an all-pro corner in Dallas. How important is it having a great DB coach when it comes to getting turnovers in the secondary, TJ?
Man, that's vital. I'm not going to hold you. The DB coach, man, is very vital. His little pointers, procedures, the way you go about your daily preparation, the film study, man. I done had some trash DB coaches where we come in and we just get the defense and get the scheme. You got cover 3. This is your drop. This is your blitz, and we out of there. But then you got the real DB coaches that come in and prepare you for what the offense is doing, give you tendencies, give you them third down looks, have you have more understanding why you running a particular defense, man. That DB coach is super, super, super important, bro. Yeah. Super important.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate that, TJ. Well, next, so we got.
Can we real quick ask one more question?
Yes, sir.
Because you play with some really, really great corners.
Yeah.
If you had to give me your top 5 in your era, I don't want to talk about Dion. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who would be your top 5 corners?
Corners in my era.
Cause Talib, one of my favorite
Talib
dudes.
for sure. My dog Joe Hayden for sure.
Joe was nice. Not teammates. Just in
just
your
just overall. Oh shit.
I mean,
was it Revis for sure? Is Champ in our generation?
No.
Champ ain't in our.
You ain't playing shit.
Then Revis. I played with Champ was in Denver right before I got there.
He played that long?
Yeah, he played long as shit.
Yeah, Champ's in the league, bro.
Asante,
what's the name from the Patriots? Defensive Player of the Year.
Stephon Gilmore.
Stephon Gilmore for sure. I like, he had a great year. Rose when he was with the Vikings. He had a
Xavier Rose. That's my dog.
That's my dog.
No Asante Samuel.
Asante a little older. I don't think I wouldn't consider my Charles Woodson. He played forever.
Yeah, he played in everybody's era. I just wanted to hear. He gave me like 13.
5,
He didn't give me 5.
That was like 10, bro. That was like 10. He got a lot of respect for a lot of DBs.
Yeah, like not there.
And I got a terrible memory, so if I missed you, hey, Shady only said 5, or you call me off guard.
Let me run through a couple more real quick. We got I am Cold Dog with the $25. Said, at the risk of sounding like a fan, I can smell what TJ is cooking with regards to Drake May. Acho himself even questions how Drake May will look when they have to play a first place schedule. Consistency is what matters.
These
Shout
guys,
out to him right
man.
there. Okay.
So real quick,
Yep.
You go out here and I don't know who's on my schedule. They gave my schedule. I don't know my whole team who they're gonna give me, but then Final Cut's coming out. There's my team. Mm-hmm. And he don't have the best offensive team, but dog, y'all knocking him for going to the Super Bowl and being second team MVP and being all pro. That shit doesn't make sense.
I'm not knocking him for that. I'm knocking him for how he performed in those games. That's what I'm knocking him for. I'm knocking him for what he did in the competitive games during the season. I'm knocking him for being in position when we ask you to do what elite quarterbacks do, and that's go downfield and get us in field goal range versus a division rival at home, and you go 3 and out. That's what I'm looking at.
But you're only talking about a small period of his career. So he didn't go to playoffs his first year.
This was last year.
His second year, he goes to the playoffs, right? And let's say he didn't play great. Cool. So he's trash?
Would you argue
he had a whole year.
Would you argue that the Patriots were the predominantly running team?
What I'm saying is,
were they not predominantly a run team?
Well, that's a Josh McDaniels offense. They're going to throw the ball, play action.
They average 6 yards a carry as a run game.
What does that mean? What does
That means every time you run the ball, you only got 4 yards. So it's a lot of times you coming in to second and 4.
That's Patriot football, though, bro.
Yeah, that's my point.
But I'm saying, how are you knocking him, though? Is my question. Like, you can't knock a guy with them type of resume in He's his second year. You know how hard that shit is to be in your second year? You know that.
TJ, we got a super chat who actually agrees with you. His name is The Donathan with $20. He says, I have to agree with TJ on the Drake May topic. He got second team All-Pro for playing the easiest schedule in football. Then he went to the playoffs and looked like garbage.
Hot garbage.
The Donathan said that, man. So, I don't know, Shay. You got some people disagreeing with you. Let me knock out a couple more. Acho. Big Fab 2000 said, if 31 touchdowns and 8 picks with the best QBR in the league and very little weapons isn't above average, there's nothing he can do to impress you. Heading on Drake May.
Thank you.
That's a good point right there. Shout out to Big Fab.
He got some number one receivers out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then we got the one real Obi with $20 said, when Dak was second in MVP, Shady said, close, only count in horseshoes. Shady always moves the goalposts.
Is it in your nose, Shady?
Ooh,
yo, bro. Dak Prescott. That year you talking about, that was his 8th year or some shit like that in the league? Mm-hmm. Right? 8th year in the league?
Yeah.
This dude's in his second year. Yeah, let me tell you something, bro, because he's fronting right now. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And your second year, it's the biggest jump from your rookie year. But the shit still be hard.
Right.
My third year, I was like all-pro running back, right? My second year, I was really, really good. Probably had like 1,700 yards all purpose. But the shit I'm still learning.
Still figuring it out.
It's my second year.
Yeah.
I was 21. This kid's probably, 22? Yeah. Like, for y'all to act like that shit's easy is crazy to me. I can't even take that serious.
What did he do?
What did he do?
He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing.
So he did shit all year. Cool.
Never argue about this for hours right
Played
here.
the worst defenses in the league. He had a predominantly run offense, and then their defense was top 3. What did he do?
So when do we argue that? Because I'm talking to some TV teacher. I ain't talking to teacher. I know. You talking about he played against the weakest team? How he? We don't care who you played. I don't know who you playing.
This is accumulation of.
I'm asking when we doing football. Are we arguing like, yo, you play against the weak teams, I play against the good teams? We don't do none of that.
No. At quarterback, you do.
Oh, I'm done.
At quarterback.
I'm done, bro.
Let me keep rolling. The rest of that quote.
Keep rolling.
The rest of that quote, he said.
Got to.
He said he also clowns Dak for not winning in the playoffs, but Drake's not better than Dak. Acho speaking
Drake's
about
in his
accountability.
second year, bro. He's in his second year.
But that was just the rest of the quote. Then we got your favorite DM with the $20 right here, man. He says he's actually responding to Big Fab earlier. He says, "Stop it. The Patriots had the easiest schedule." Everybody arguing about y'all got the whole chat mad about this right now. Had the easiest schedule of any team in the NFL since 1999. May was trash versus the Chargers, trash versus the Texans, had 0 touchdowns and less than 70 yards versus the Broncos, and was trash in the Super Bowl. Deshaun the Barber right here, man. Trade a GOAT, but I also want to show love to my guy, Smitty, Matt 548. Be perfect as your father in heaven.
Wait, time out real quick. I got a couple things we got to talk about. One is, why do teams get trash schedules?
Because they was trash the year before.
True. Okay. So his rookie year, y'all thought he was trash because they didn't do well, they didn't win. So the second year they give him weak teams. That's what happens. Yep, yep. And he balls out. Does what he's supposed to do, and he don't get credit for it. And number 2, you said Trey's the GOAT. Trey?
Somebody said Trey's the GOAT, but I want to show love to
No, with Trey though. With Trey, who would go?
No, we're talking about social Trey.
Oh, he the oh shit.
Social Trey.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I never heard that before.
You never heard that before?
Nah. So I'm learning. Okay.
Didn't the Patriots do the same?
No, why you listening to it? Shout out to Trey. Hey, second time, TJ, we got to move for the second time. Darnell, 2 more super chats, bro.
2 more, man. We got Loro9671 with the $10 said, do you guys forget Mark Andrews' fumble right before the drop pass? Stop blaming Lamar.
Yes, he did.
He did do that. And then last but not least, y'all, Game Killer 619 with the $10 said 2-5. I'm from Philly, North Philly, where we dirt bike and draw. Lakers got the amazing white. Can you create a football team all whites that will win a Super Bowl with current players?
Wait, what? All white players?
Yep.
Wait. Let Acho answer that one.
Why, Acho?
Could you make an all-white?
He likes shit like this.
To win who?
To win a Super Bowl with current players.
I can't really do. I don't know.
Let's run through it.
I don't know if I can do that.
I couldn't do it all white. You could do it non-black, but you can't do it all white.
Yeah.
Okay. O-line, you good.
You good. Running back, you good.
Quarterback, good. Running back.
Running back, you good. Tight end, you good.
You got CMC.
Eagles, we got some secondary for the Eagles.
The problem is when you get to wideout.
Corners,
you start Luke
DB.
McCaffrey.
Because currents
Even corners. I could throw Riley Moss out there, Cooper DeJean out
Riley
there.
Moss gets played on. They play with him like a kid.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can start on Denver.
You can't win a Super Bowl.
Put Harrison Smith the same
Hold on, wait. Now, you so fucking honest.
Yeah.
He the weak link on the defense, right?
You think Riley Moss is not a good player?
He's like
he don't give up shit. They just throw at him all the time.
Because Pat on the other side.
He get a pass interference here or there, but that motherfucker be strapping shit.
He don't be strapping.
He better than Cooper.
This is silly.
He better than Cooper.
So now you call me a homer.
That's why they moving Cooper to safety, right?
He's
supposed to go outside. They've been talking about that too,
sir.
Put Cooper ass outside. He gonna be getting torched.
When they drafted him, right?
Put Cooper outside. And I like Cooper. He a good athletic nickel to safety. But you put Cooper DeJean on the outside. We seen what happened when they moved outside this past season. He was a liability.
I ain't about to yell.
No?
I had a long weekend birthday.
Oh my God. You be watching football. I'll be watching defense. I'll be watching defense.
I guess everybody in the whole freaking country don't watch defense then. If you think that he better than Cooper, man, this is silly. This is silly.
Riley Moss on the outside is a better corner than Cooper DeJean.
Okay, well, who's the better player? Forget where they playing at. Play at your best. I'm playing my best. Who's better?
Cooper. At nickel.
Talking about.
With all that being said,
They're not even the same class.
But look, this is what I'm saying.
They're in the same class.
But look,
where you go, Acho?
If you could go player for player, put Cooper on the outside. He a corner, right?
Dude, why you trying? No, he's an athlete. When he got drafted, he gonna play safety, corner. Why are you trying to change his position?
I'm not trying to.
Let him be great.
The Eagles said that they may move him outside this year, and then they said they might move him to safety.
Put him on the field. You know what he does. Your
does
boy, they
Riley make plays. I'm just saying he gets unwarranted pass interference.
We talking about way
For
too
the
much
sake
right now.
of time, we got to get to the last topic of the day. In case y'all missed it, over the weekend, Caitlin Clark caused quite the stir because she went to the ground, flailed a little bit, and y'all have to take a look at it. Whether you love Caitlin Clark, hate Caitlin Clark, just watch this.
What the GOAT do now?
Chelsea Gray for the Aces trying to attack the basket, fade away, and Caitlin Clark seemingly ends up injured on
they hurt the GOAT?
The play. Chelsea Gray on that sends Caitlin Clark
She was kind of
wincing and writhing in pain on the ground. Well, here's what happened in the aftermath of that. Chelsea Gray says that a fan sent a racist message to the Aces guard, and Chelsea Gray then goes on to post said message. This was a message I received after our game. You suck ass, ugly ass, and word. People act like we just make this up about shutting up and dribbling. TJ, let me start with you because the whole world knows where Shady McCoy stands on Caitlin Clark, but maybe this has caused Shady to change his stance. Are you tired of Caitlin Clark, TJ Ward? Are we tired of it?
I don't really give a damn. Keep it a buck. But look, man. It's not Caitlin all the time. It's her fans. And we've said that a number of times this time, right? You have a group of fans that, let's keep it a buck, they racist. You can tell by the comment, they racist. Now, the WNBA is filled with a lot of women that could get a little bit emotional. You really don't see this type of shit in the NBA or as much. But, Caitlin Clark, it is what it is, man. I'm really not a big fan of the WNBA like that, but it seems like every time her name is brought up, it's something like this.
Yeah, you know what? So you only rock with the NBA like WNBA like
it's
that?
It's like soccer for me.
Yeah, I got you. So since you don't watch like that, I'll just give you this little nugget. It's like if Jesus came to play sports, it would be like that. God. She like baby Jesus. All right, real quick. You know what? I don't mind these remarks, right, from the fans because guess what? In my duration of playing pro football, college football, I'm used to this. If I go to my inbox, I'll say something about Aaron Rodgers, and you know what? They'll call me all type of ends, and it's not. It's a sports. You got good fans, you got bad fans. You got some racist fans, you got some non-racist fans. But this is what makes the game interesting because a fan that sits home and watches games is that in tune with Caitlin Clark or different players in the league. You know what I'm saying? So I hate it, obviously, but being a professional for so long, I'm used to it.
What about just Caitlin Clark flopping, if you will? Remember Alyssa Thomas, Alyssa Thomas, she ends up getting a technical retroactively, a suspension retroactively for one game because Caitlin Clark got choked. Alyssa Thomas during the course of play, there wasn't even a foul call. Caitlin Clark got up, Alyssa Thomas got up, no foul. But then everybody started crying on behalf of Caitlin Clark. Then, Shady, you see on this play, Caitlin's playing defense. Chelsea Gray shoots a fadeaway.
What's wrong?
And Caitlin Clark is the one, as the play runs, who's on the ground, wincing in pain. And now Caitlin's fans are attacking Chelsea Gray as if Chelsea Gray did something wrong. Because Caitlyn ain't in the weight room. Because Caitlyn need to get her weight up. Because Caitlyn ain't tough. Because Caitlyn acting soft.
Y'all want to attack her so bad. Like, why you saying all that? Like, first of all, when you play this game where you can get hurt in a game, right? And it could be the smallest thing. You look at like, damn, my hand.
Don't look that bad.
Yeah, bro, that's sports. So let's not do that.
In fairness to that play, it looked like she was wincing as it went up, and then when it was missed, she understood that the play was over and then collapsed. But like, shit, these dudes, they flop more than the females anyway. So they learning from somebody. It's basketball, man. We know basketball players ain't the toughest. You know, they ain't the toughest.
T, let me ask you something that Shady and I argued about ad nauseum 2 weeks ago. Caitlyn's fans using the N-word to talk about Chelsea Gray. Shady says it comes with being a star. I don't care. It is what it is. You got to take the bad. You got to take the good. I was like, Shady, there's not a place for it. I get it comes with the territory. I'm not even saying you can't understand it comes with the territory. But to me, I don't necessarily think it's cool. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on the fans saying, you know, you suck ass, ugly N-word?
I mean, it's not cool at all, but that's the world we live in. You take certain teams and their fan bases, the city, the demographic, and they racist with or without sports. So now you bring something into it that they passionate about, that they got something to look forward to all week because their lives ain't shit. So now they come into it and they ready to release all that rage on anything. And a lot of it be racist rage that they will not do in their day-to-day life, or they do, or whatever the case may be, the Twitter fingers. But it's a racist world, man. And you give racists an opportunity to show their racism, that's what they gonna do.
You know,
because look, you take a fan base, and we've heard it from numerous basketball players, football players. A place like Boston.
Boston, super. Oof.
A place like Boston, it could be hockey, basketball, football.
You gonna be called a boy.
They all racist in every sport. So you know that's just some places you gonna deal with that. I don't care if it's Caitlin Clark or Kenny Clark. You know, you gonna get it.
Every player gets it, but when you go superstar, you get it more. Like I remember going to different games. I played up in Morgantown, freaking West Virginia, and they were supposed to go to the national championship game, and we beat them. We were like 6-4. We beat them. They were like that. All these great players.
White and all them cats.
I've been called N-words like crazy. It ain't phased me. I did my job. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then in the league, I might have said something about different players. I remember one time I said something about Tim Tebow, and I was like, you know, I was just joking. Yeah. Well, I was honestly joking. Halfway. And I was like, yeah, you know, my son can throw the ball better than him. It's, you know, having too much. And fans in my DM call me all type of stuff. It didn't affect me. You see the same thing when the kid from the Niners, I think his name was Williams. This one Eli Manning took his
the fumble, punt return.
Yo, they called him. He said he had all type of racist.
Oh yeah,
that's sports. And I always say this: if you don't like it and you hate it, you know what you can do. You know what? I'm gonna get another job. But like myself and other athletes, if you say, "Hey, I'm gonna make millions. I can take care of my family. I can play the game I love." But I gotta deal with some hecklers. I gotta deal with bad fans. I gotta deal with being called out my name. Gotta be deal with calling me racist slurs. Will you still sign that deal? And almost everybody I know is gonna sign that deal.
Yeah.
So it can't be all good and no bad. Do I like what they saying to her? Hell no. Do I like what they saying to me? No. But you know what I mean? I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna enjoy my family and count my cash and laugh.
You know that should be out of misery anyway.
Yeah. Smitty, you from Indiana, you a Fever fan, and obviously you were a Caitlin Clark fan. You may still be a Caitlin Clark fan.
You better
I'm not trying to get you in trouble or anything.
You better be.
What do you make of the Caitlin Clark fan base, given you literally are from Indiana? You're not fake. You with it.
I'm literally from the city. I mean, it's unfortunate, but like you said, I was sitting there thinking while you guys were talking, and I'm like, what could Caitlin Clark do to stop it from happening? And I don't think it's anything.
Nothing.
So that's why, as I was sitting back thinking, because I remember we talking about this a little bit earlier, and I was like, yeah, it's times when I'm watching certain things, I keep hearing Caitlin's name on the camera. Even as a fan, sometimes you do get a little frustrated. You wonder why, like, damn, why is it always something Caitlin this, Caitlin that, Caitlin this, Caitlin that? But with the fans though, there's nothing she can do. She can't control the type of fan she has. The only thing she can go out there is ball, play, hoop, and do her thing.
I don't know if I agree with you.
Okay, talk to me.
Because your fan base is a reflection of you. Who are my fans? Nerds. You know what I mean? Like, who are Shady's fans? People that would consider themselves culturally X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z on things. Like, my fans read books. They like the books I write.
What my fans do?
They be, you know what I'm saying? Where they be at. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
But I think that's dangerous, though, Acho, because now, if that's true,
go ahead.
We're not calling Caitlin Clark racist, are
No,
we?
but I think she's much more racially insensitive than her peers. The WNBA has forever been a socially aware and an active league. Let me bring up another individual by the name of Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers has most recently come to the spotlight of media by simply saying this, and I'll show it to y'all. Paige Beckers on Black Coaches. I haven't prepped this clip, but I think we're ready for it.
And no discrimination based on what you look like, who you like, and anything of that nature. I think Black women, specifically, I grew up with a lot of prominent Black women in my life that were very important to me, and how I was raised and how I grew up, being my stepmom, my AAU coach. So I understand like how amazing they are and how they should get the same equal opportunity as a white woman, as a white man, to be an important piece of this league. And it was built on a lot of Black women, this league was. So
That's her second time doing
Yeah,
something.
she always does this. Paige always does this.
Yeah.
Paige's fan base would never, has never, could never go out there calling Chelsea Gray X, Y, and Z. Because Paige is at a podium uttering things that, like, I don't even know if Caitlin Clark would know how to string that sentence together. Now, Caitlin Clark has said discrimination of any sort is X, Y, and Z. Now, she said that twice. Shout out to Caitlin for saying that. What Paige said came from the heart. What Caitlin said almost sounded like it just came from the head. Either way, it came out their mouth. So you can't discriminate against the fact that what was said. But Paige is like, Black women built this league. Prominent Black women. My AAU coach, my stepmom, I don't know all the Paige's.
Well, that comes from a woman that's raised in a Black household or a somewhat half-Black household.
And her girl is either Black or whatever the case may be. Let me let this play in the Shady. It's all you, because obviously we're getting out the show here momentarily. Only thought process being is, I do believe your fan base is a reflection to some degree of you, because if Caitlin carried herself more socially aware, and that's not just a Black thing. Paige is in a public relationship with another woman, has publicly supported all people that have been discriminated against. If Caitlin was like that, her fan base wouldn't be like that. My only thought.
I disagree. Like, first of all, she didn't just come out of nowhere to start talking about this. They asked her about it, and she answered the question. Right? I'm sure you asked Caitlin Clark about, should Black people get better
You're not gonna get that
opportunities?
same answer.
She's gonna get the same answer.
No, hell no.
Okay, that's one.
No, she's not.
What's she gonna say?
She's gonna give a dry ass.
I mean, well, first of all,
she doesn't have the education.
But time out, slow down real quick.
It's not her fault though.
Because
she didn't grow up with a Black stepmom.
Yeah,
like, your experience
so
is your
it's more for her because she lived with Black people. True. But what I'm saying, she's gonna speak highly about Black coaches. She has Black friends. For one, for two is the reason why the fan base is different, because Paige is I think she's a more complete player. I would say that than Caitlin Clark. But she's not a bigger player. So, like, respectfully, there ain't gonna be like a whole crazy fan base like it is for Caitlin Clark. It is. Y'all saying it's racist. There's nothing that Caitlin Clark does that comes off me like, oh yeah, she's a little racist. There's nothing that she does like that.
No, I agree.
All right, so she can't stand for her fans.
But I think there's things that she doesn't do. We've lived in a society where we've seen a lot of very public things happen to marginalized communities.
What you want her to do?
Like, speak. It's not what you do, it's what you don't do.
Is that her responsibility though?
No, I don't think it's a responsibility.
But it would help what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying it would help. I don't think anybody's responsible. I'm not somebody that's like, well, you got a platform, you have to speak. Right. That's not me. I've chosen to use my platform to do certain things.
Because there's certain dudes we know that every time a Black thing comes, they jump in there. I'm like, who made you the culture police?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She hasn't been exposed to many Black people, as you can tell, and that's maybe through her experience. She can't really speak on it. You know,
but when she do speak on it, she says the right things. That's all I care about.
Yeah, as long as she ain't speaking out for racism, negatively,
you
can't really expect her to be like. She don't seem like a very outspoken person anyway. To be outspoken on some issues that you really don't have an understanding of, you really can't.
But do you have a responsibility? Last thought is, at the point in which you have such a platform, you might need to educate yourself on certain things, especially if you're in a WNBA that's predominantly Black. It's like, you know what? If I'm going to be here, y'all coming to the show, I prep y'all on topics. If I'm going to be on the show and speak about sports, Shit, I might need to know what I'm talking about. So, Acho, what we talking about today?
For sure.
Okay, let me Google this real quick.
For sure.
Hey, Shady asked me, hey, Acho, what's on the rundown today? Hey, let me Google this quick. Because it comes with the responsibility of what you all do.
And that goes to when we was talking about her last time. It was likability and being nice. For her to do something like that would be awfully nice, right? Awfully thoughtful. And that will put her in a better light. But going on like you don't see shit and with your head down, it's not very likable when you know your fans is out here doing shit. It don't take much to. Now, I know what you're saying, it ain't a responsibility. But if she did speak up on it, it would be like, hey, damn. That's unexpected.
She already did, She spoke on it.
Was she asked or did she speak on it?
The same way that Paige was asked and she answered it. The same way she did.
Well, what'd she say? I don't know.
She said, I don't respect with fans disrespecting, you know, other players and disrespecting them by calling them racist slurs. I'm not here for that. I don't condone that. That's what she said.
Okay.
But my thing is like, yo.
Did she say some shit like, hey, if you out here doing racist comments, hey, don't put my jersey up, don't be a fan of man. I can tell you.
She don't talk like that.
Something like that.
But she don't talk like that.
See, now
that's
we mad
my
because
point.
now we
want to
say the way we
But I'm saying, I'm not mad about either one. I'm not mad about it. But what I'm saying is, it will put her in a better light to her peers. That's all I'm saying.
I just don't get this though, bro. Like I gotta, and I hate when people do this. I gotta do something the way you like for you to like it.
No,
bro, I spoke on racism. I spoke on bad fans. I spoke on that shit. You want me to keep speaking about the way y'all like? I'm a basketball player. Look how she move around.
Well, I mean, you get what you give. So I'm not saying you got to do nothing, but what you doing right now is getting you what you get. Try something else.
I haven't fact checked. You know, for the sake of time, let's keep it pushing.
This her league, though.
Let's get some super chats to get out the show.
I bet it is.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got 3 super chats to end the show with, man. Big Fab 2000 with the, I think, is this the Canadian dollars? The $14 right here?
Sending pesos.
Yes, sir. All this talk about the Patriots schedule, but before the season, no one picked them to win 14 games with that same schedule. You can say Mate is an elite, but saying he's average is wild. That's a good point.
What you're talking about.
That's a good point from Big Fab.
I agree with him.
Next up, we got Game Killer again, 619 with $10 here. It said, TJ, who was that one offensive player that you circled on your calendar that you was trying to murk? Then a quick start bench cut with Clay Matthew, Von Miller, and TJ Watt.
Oh, a player that I was trying to murk.
Clay Matthew, Von Miller, who else?
TJ Watt.
Black man first.
I don't know, man. It's week to week in this league, bro. Everybody, I'm trying to give it to everybody. But start bench cut, Clay Matthew,
Von Miller, and TJ Watt.
I'm starting Von. Second one gonna be Watt. You say TJ or JJ?
TJ.
Oh no, I'm going Clay TJ.
Yeah. Clay TJ.
Yeah.
Really?
Clay TJ.
TJ shouldn't even. Clay shouldn't even be in the conversation.
What?
Ooh. Clay shouldn't. Clay was a beneficiary of playing for the Packers, playing for a big market when they was hot and popping.
How you think the defense got hot and popping?
He had a hell of a celebration.
Oh, you tripping.
And gray hair.
You tripping.
Overrated. Yeah.
See,
Clay shouldn't be in the conversation.
I'm not going to answer that. That's
Clay
tripping.
Clay shouldn't be in a conversation with TJ Watt. That's not even. One's an even player of the year. One's.
All right, well, this say he's better. Don't say that.
He shouldn't be in a conversation.
Don't go too deep into it, Shady.
I don't even think TJ has over 100.
We going a little too far with it, Shady?
No, I really. But see, these backer stuff. I don't even think Clay has.
Clay got a Super Bowl, right?
He has 91 sacks.
Clay
TJ Watt has like 115.
But TJ is like a true.
TJ is a dog.
But TJ better.
A monster.
But don't out of there saying like
they're not in the same class. It's disrespectful. It's not Shady. You wouldn't say somebody who has 7,000 rushing yards is in a class. Somebody has 10,000. Yeah,
but
not the same class.
It's a different game.
Clay ain't no rush in. You ain't gonna do it.
It's a different game.
Clay Matthews was a stand-up outside backer rush in.
But I thought he was covering more. He was more.
He had 13 sacks. 13 sacks. He's a rush in. One first team All Pro. One second team All Pro. Now let's talk about TJ Watt.
TJ Watt's a better player for sure.
It's
Clay
utterly disrespectful.
Clay Matthews will get his respect.
115 sacks. TJ Watt, first team All Pro. First team All Pro. First team All Pro. First team.
He's better.
4 first team All Pros. Better. Plus the DPOY. Plus the second team All Pro.
I think TJ Watt's a better
91
player.
sacks still. Like don't sleep on it though.
Yo,
115 counting.
Anyway,
no, that's the problem. It was Green Bay, bro.
The hair was moving.
It was the hair, and it was
Green Bay.
I don't know.
Helmet come off, Acho.
Hey, I ain't gonna load you, man. This shit, y'all. This era of football, man. Let's keep it a bug,
bro.
Let's keep it a bug.
They
not running the ball. They drop back every fucking play.
They ain't running power no more.
They not running through the C gap.
They ain't doubling the 3 tags.
And when they do, this month. He
It's
get
not-
blown off the ball. Let's
Bruh,
keep it a bug.
But you talking about Arizona football? Talk
Let's
about
keep it a
conference.
bug.
Talk about division.
Let's keep it a bug.
TJ Watt plays in AFC North.
AFC North ain't what the AFC North was in 2010.
The Ravens
when
are
it
still
was.
running the football. The Browns can't pass
they're
the
not.
football, so they're
running
still running.
shotgun. Every Tom Monkey
Derrick Henry
runs
is
shotgun.
there. Derrick
Okay,
Henry
that's
is there.
maybe one
2,000
player.
rushing yards.
One player.
How you get 2,000
One
without running the
player.
ball?
One team. Okay.
It's not even-
I give you Derrick Henry. But when
Bro.
they get Derrick Henry? And do they not run the ball out of shotgun? Or am I tripping?
People just think Clay, and
I play against Clay, so I don't.
Clay Matthews has a 13 sack
But
season
y'all
and a
act like
13
y'all
and a
wasn't
half sack
around when
season.
Clay was playing. Like he
That-
was
yeah,
him.
that's why I'm letting
Not
talk.
like him.
I play against
TJ Watt is greater than him.
Well, we said that.
We said we agree.
It's not even.
But the
Hold on,
energy.
Smitty. If I have a 20, if your best sack season is 13 and a half, and mine is 22 and a half, your second best is 13, and mine is 19. Your third best is 11, and mine is 15. Your fourth best is 8 and a half, and mine is now 14 and a half. My fifth best season is better than your best season by like 15%.
By sacks.
Don't
By
even
sacks.
mix.
By sacks.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
we
a
can
sack,
go
though.
force fumbles.
Are you stopping
We can
the
go
picks?
fix. TJ's better than Clay at everything.
You think so?
Everything.
I mean, I would say TJ's
think
probably
so.
better. All I'm gonna say is though, this don't talk like he ain't like that.
he was a good player.
Clay Matthews,
He was a good
he
player.
was nice, bro. He was nice.
a good player.
Yo, listen, and he's run all. And they were,
Come on,
he's
bro.
different than TJ.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Like, yo,
different. It's a little.
like they would use him to spy Michael Vick. They would never do it with TJ Watt. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because he's a better pass rusher.
no, he's more
He's a more active
talented.
pass
He's more
rusher.
talented.
Yeah, that's it.
So, what I'm saying is, like, you talking about a dude. He's only talking about sacks.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
it.
do. I'm not gonna do that.
Can we talk about forced fumbles?
No, but I'm
Clay
saying-
has 17 and TJ has 36.
What I'm saying is, like, for example, though, for our team to win, you're gonna spy a young Michael Vick. That's a lot. If I go on the route, sometimes he might guard me. TJ's never going. He's never gonna think that
He gonna run up with a wheel.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
running. Come
you
on,
only
bro.
talking about sacks.
If
So I'm
you
not
just
going.
want to
I'm
send
not
it back to the
really going.
quarterback,
The
and
stats
then
don't
I'm
tell you
talking
the
about
picture.
who was on the other side with was it Peppers?
Bro, we
Oh,
could,
yeah,
we could
oh,
talk
he's talking
about
just-
anything.
Hold on.
TJ
I
got more
another-
tackles.
I got another.
TJ got more forced
Hey,
fumbles.
yo, I
TJ
watched-
got more TFLs. TJ got more sacks. Whatever y'all want to talk
Hey, yo,
about.
I watched also where a year where they say, you know what, we're gonna put him as the mic.
Yeah, did play inside.
And he was playing. I was like, this motherfucker pretty good at that.
Yeah,
too.
I'm not making
I'm not-
TJ play Mike because he's too good at something.
All I'm saying is that the dude was special. I played against him. I ain't gonna. I remember I was like, yo, y'all see
It's
Clay?
crazy.
We always like,
The thing is-
I see this all the time with this generation. They look at the numbers,
F the
and
numbers.
they all the way
F
just
the
be like,
numbers.
"Oh, well, he was better.
Here's
Look at his
the-
numbers."
here's
Like,
the problem.
It's a
You don't
different
get it.
generation of
Here's the
football.
problem.
Like,
That's
come
true.
on, bro.
Clay
Let's get
Matthews-
real here.
Shady's first year in the league. When Shady was young and impressionable, Clay was a god. He had first team All Pro. So Shady's thinking about that Clay.
That's all you remember?
Yes, your first impression is a lasting impression.
He's telling me.
I don't think he look at nobody like they a guy.
No, I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm saying when you're young,
Clark.
you're more impressionable. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I get it,
That's
yeah.
in the psychology in general. When you're young, you're more impressionable. When you're a kid, you're like, oh, my dad can do anything. Then you grow up and you're like, wait, my dad a human.
I don't think like that.
Like,
I don't really think like that.
it's not close. It's not close.
I
That's all I'm saying.
I don't
think
think
it's very close.
That's a good discussion. I know he's gonna go that deep with it.
I don't like when people like TJ Ward. I'm a nerd for defense.
Yeah.
Watching film because I wasn't playing. I'm just watching. I'm just studying cats. You gotta respect T.
But look,
TJ's
there's
one of the
guys that have
greats of the
better
generation.
numbers.
Nice.
But have better numbers. Me, if you're gonna just look at interceptions, you're gonna just look at. I don't know. It ain't too many more stats, but you can put the table and be like, hey, bro, no, I'm active. I'm getting off double teams. I'm getting to the ball. I got tackled for losses. I'm being places I'm not supposed to be. That's why I don't like that PFF shit, because they
I
be
agree.
knocking you on shit
I
that
agree.
you
It don't
shouldn't
count.
be knocked
I agree.
on.
Like they know football.
But if
You can
it's-
look at some safeties that have more picks than me, 10
But
more picks
I
than
would
me, but
never.
motherfucker can't
it's
touch
different.
me.
I would never compare you to a free safety. That's ignorant. I'm comparing you to
that's
you.
true.
So I'm not.
Yeah.
If I'm not gonna compare Clay to a stand-up inside backer, y'all are both 3-4 outside backers. How'd y'all do? My
But
bad.
nah,
Keep
but
going,
we were
Smitty.
saying that's not all he was, though. That's what we're saying also.
True, but you move somebody more places if they're not super elite at that.
That's not
one.
true.
That's not true.
Because
Because they're just capable.
Yeah, I think it's more of a needs. Like they needed somebody to play that role. He played it. Everybody can't do that.
All I know is I've seen TJ and TJ probably got more picks. If y'all talking
TJ
about
tip
TJ can
picks?
cover now.
Yeah, tip picks.
TJ
not covering
Clay
like-
Matthews got 6 picks.
He's not covering like
And
Clay
TJ
Matthews.
got Clay Matthews got
Clay
6
Matthews
picks.
is fast. Like he can run around. He's fast as shit. He agile as hell.
Bro,
I ain't even
here's
trying.
what I don't understand.
Yeah.
TJ got more picks by 30%. He got more tackles. He got more sacks. He got more force. Every metric you can measure, TJ's better, and he's still playing. And not close.
But we said
115 sacks to 91.
We said
but Clay be tackling.
We said he's
I got
better
more
though.
tackles.
Well, we said I think he's better.
We agree better.
I think. Well, I mean,
TJ, at least just say he better. But TJ's takes all day been kind of crazy.
Hey, look, man.
I'm
just saying.
He's having a day.
Look, I'm just saying. If you put me on and I'm trying to get this defense, bro, I'm probably gonna take Clay. You ask me, start, bench, cut. I'm probably gonna take Clay because like your reason.
I ain't mad at that.
5 All-Pros to 1, and I want the guy with 1 All-Pro. 115 sacks. Give me the guy with 90 sacks.
I know one thing.
9 picks to 6 picks. Give me the 6 picks. That makes sense.
I ain't losing either of them though. That's what I'm saying. My issue with you was like, oh, hey, you gotta it was like tasting like something nasty. Like that. You know what I mean?
That was disgusting to even say his name.
Clay Matthews, you could never do that with. He was like that.
My big issue
Yo,
is
look,
we talking about he was like that.
like that.
What? Clay Matthews.
It's a reason why these boys out here wetting their hair now, because he was like he wasn't just doing it on the side.
It was the
just
hair
playing a big role though. Like,
it was the hair.
You get a TFL on the hair, do that.
Clay Matthews is not better than Daniil Hunter. But nobody would be able to say that because you don't know who Daniil Hunter is because he didn't play in a big market. He played in Minnesota.
Green Bay's a big market.
I'm not taking Daniil Hunter over Clay Matthews. I ain't doing that.
Daniil got like
115.
115.
I ain't doing that.
And tackles.
I ain't doing
We got
that.
two last super chats.
You better find Clay Matthews on that field.
So time out. You taking Daniil Hunter over Clay Matthews?
He's a more impactful player for longer period.
I'm not doing that.
Last 2 super chats, y'all. We got the OMGEO with $10 said Shady. Shady literally said she has black friends. Talking about Caitlin Clark. He said Clark played at Iowa, but she isn't. She's a neutral player because she's all about her money. Shady, she ain't like Jesus. He's not turning the ball over.
You're not wrong.
He never seen Jesus play. Never seen Jesus play basketball. I seen Jesus turn
Jesus
water.
league in turnovers.
I seen Jesus do a lot of great things. He fed people out of nothing with fish. I seen him turn water into wine, right? I seen him do a lot of things.
They said Jesus so probably said you touched Jesus and you was sick, you was healed.
Yeah, come on, man. He healed a lot of people. He was blind.
But you think he gonna lead the
W?
W?
But one day I never seen Jesus with a crossover.
You seen him with a cross though?
I never seen.
I wouldn't count him out.
Yeah, you seen.
I wouldn't count him out, Shady.
And I ain't counting out Caitlin.
You seen it with a cross though?
Who made Caitlin Clark? God.
Amen.
And without her, women basketball will not be here. True. So they need to thank God and thank her.
It wouldn't be here. Why wouldn't it be here?
Last but not least,
it's been here for years. Nobody ever watched it.
Last one, man.
You know basketball game? Nobody went to that shit.
It's our
and
guy
way
social.
better players than she did.
It's our guy social trade, man. With the $10, man. Today
social
is
trade back again.
Today's a real one holiday. Most relatable, least debatable, always celebratable. Hashtag pay Trey.
Is he serious?
My dog, appreciate you, Trey, man. Naptown business, man. Far East Side, post roll.
Hey, this has been the Speakeasy. What a show. I'm tired of standing. I'm sweating through my shirt. Appreciate y'all tuning in. This was a hell of a show. Over 4,000 people joining with us on a random Tuesday. With that being said, if you've yet to hit the subscribe button, you've heard me say like, Acho, stop freaking saying hit the subscribe button. Just do it. It's all we ask for y'all. We give y'all 2 hours of our time in studio on a Tuesday night. Just join the show. Consider it. We'll be back tomorrow. TJ Hooshmanzada will be in the building. Social Trey, I believe, will be back in the building. Care Bear Karen will be in.
I got one more day.
Big Smitty here, one more day
with y'all. Yes.
Shout out Big Smitty. Big Smitty back in the building. But from your boy Emmanuel Acho, from the one and only Eagles all-time rushing leader, LaShawn Shady McCoy, from Super Bowl and Broncos legend, that is TJ Ward, and for the one and only Big Smitty. And lastly, everybody in the back, make some noise, please.
Yeah.
This is the Speakeasy. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, 11:15 Eastern. Peace.
Yo, who's the white dude you work with?
And TJ won the poll.
Yo, who the white?